He was concerned that it might come to that.
It was never an option. We're goodly, at least two of us. Oh no, this character's not good.
What'd you say?
My character's chaotic neutral.
Oh, yeah. Have you ever been good?
Yeah, I'm usually chaotic good as my main alignment. Primary alignment.
Me too.
I prefer chaotic good, but...
I don't know if I'm buying this. I don't remember. Name a character exactly.
Elkai.
Was he good?
He was.
What about other ones?
That's it.
Legolas? Not Legolas?
So you were good one
No,
time?
there was probably other.
Surely
there was
Legolas had
other
to be
ones.
good. Otherwise, you built him wrong. I was going for Gavgarion, basically, and he's chaotic neutral, so... I couldn't be good this time.
All right, listener, this is the continuation of chapter 58 of the Dominators of Doom. The Symbian, actually, I guess, Bloodhorn and his pirates. The Symbian pirate mission. They left off, and there was a quite a storm front coming towards them. So, let me see here. Let me check something real fast.
How long did you fly, anyways? How long did you use my cape of flight? 'Cause it is
A
limited.
few minutes.
I didn't have to use very long because I was just underwater waiting for them to get to me. Beat the hole in there, swam with him to the water for ways out, and just flew into the ship.
I guess I probably won't have any use to fly in a storm anyways, so it doesn't really matter.
Oh boy. New MTG Infinite Turns combo causes 498% price spike. Sounds like a lot of fun.
Recording gonna cut off every time you get a text message again?
I don't know.
Everybody's protocol. God damn it.
This is a different app. I couldn't find the one that I had.
Episode 16, part 3.
Ben the Wasp Slayer.
No
Waspbane.
problem.
The Wasp Bane.
Fucking 30 or 40 wasps and 0 fucks given, huh?
That's right. I'm a man. Sort of.
I was probably about 10 years old. I would like find bushes with wasps and bees and shit, and I'd fucking take like empty Gatorade bottles and like capture bees
Really?
in fucking the bottles and stuff. I never got stung. I almost got stung one time. There was a wasp nest in my friend's bush, and we were kind of throwing shit at it. And they weren't really kind of doing anything. And I grabbed this big ass fucking metal pole that we had, and fucking jammed it into it, and started running. Sure enough, they fucking came after me, and like I'm fucking running down the road, and I realized I'm not faster than a wasp. The fucker landed on my leg, and I could see him looking up at me, but before he could do anything as I'm running, I'm just like, douche! And then fucking swatted them off of me and kept running. It didn't get stung. It was fucking close though.
Wow, what a harrowing story.
I did get fucking stung 4th of July one year. I wasn't even doing anything. I was just fucking lighting off fireworks, and a fucking wasp like flew up the back of my shirt or something, or stung me through my shirt. I don't know. I got stung in the middle of the back. I was like, ow.
Yeah, I was on a porch swing on my grandma's porch. Just one randomly came up and stung me on the middle finger. I wasn't doing anything either. I didn't even know where it came from.
Meanwhile, I was running around the neighborhood barefoot as a kid, stepped on a bee and got stung. Fucking just, I just imagine his final breath just sticking his ass up like, yeah.
All right, so you're. This is day 3 of the
Level up.
sailing.
So the day after we broke the boat? Or for the day.
Hasn't been a whole lot of wind, so you haven't made as many miles as you would have liked to. But on day 3,
We need a druid.
That would've been
Druid
good.
can create weather. Fucking just give you a nice. Fucking,
you guys head out
Alright, what wizard spell has a wind spell? Dude.
from the coast, from the far eastern coast of Cormyr.
I wonder if you could get one of those infinite water things, you know, those artifacts that just keep generating water, and then put it on the back of a boat and have it be like a jet propulsion system.
I don't think they're that powerful.
You he actually sailed out before he got too close to the Symbian border to try to dodge any Symbian Navy ships. So
Any other seamen?
you're stuck out in the ocean, and Brandar the dwarf, after a day or two of like being able to handle the waves, as you got deeper out, he's
And the stormy.
he's become quite ill and wants off the ship, but I guess he he comes up to you guys, since you're his company now. And he's like, "We gotta head back. Not feeling good.
That sucks, man. You gotta sleep it
Dwarves aren't made for the sea.
off. I thought they were hardy, man.
I can't take it anymore.
Yeah, I knew they were weaker than I thought.
Tell them to turn the ship around.
He's a wild dwarf. He doesn't hardly even count.
I need to go back to the shore.
Go sleep it off.
Come on, guys."
There's no way we're turning around the whole expedition just for you.
We'll let you know when we hit land.
Then let me have a boat. See if I can make it back to shore.
Yes, just go to your cabin.
That'd be a wild journey.
You guys know he has no chance to make it back to shore.
Yeah, I know.
Just get
Do you
carried
tell
by
him?
the tide or whatever. Wherever.
Are you sure?
Positive. We're in the middle of nowhere.
Should have fucking gaslit him. Oh yeah, you can make it for sure. Here.
Because he might actually try it.
And then the character might be dead.
Oh well, it doesn't have an avatar, so.
I'm going down below decks. I ain't coming back until we get there. I'm gonna take as much food as I think I need.
You'll never make it.
I'll never make it down below.
Oh, I thought you said take a ship.
No, he says he's going down below. He's gonna go in his cabin, and he's not coming out until you get to your destination.
Alright, I'll let you know.
And all right. So
Well, Dahmer stayed behind in Cormyr or whatever.
Schrodinger's teleport. We found out that he didn't actually make it.
Alright. We have now observed the destination location, and indeed, he is not there.
all right. So Brandar the dwarf goes below decks for the foreseeable future. But the Stormfront's coming, and
He's super sick.
Captain Maddox's first mate, he's like, "This is gonna be a bad one." He's like an old sailor guy. "It's gonna be a bad one, Captain." The captain was given orders to take the sails down and batten down the hatches and all that stuff, if you guys remember. And what do you guys do? Are you going below decks? Some of you said you were going to below decks. Is this accurate?
Yeah, if it's gonna.
Last time. I mean, do any of you have any sailing experience?
Oh yeah, tons, man.
You have sailing skill?
Yeah, I got 5 ranks.
Can I see?
Nope.
Secret.
Well, I'm from, where was it? Forest
Go
Gate
below
Tether.
decks?
Soren originally sailed over here with Nicobolus back when they were cool.
I'm from the Forest of Tether, so you tell me if I sail or not.
No.
I didn't
Do you
figure.
have any sailing skill?
How do you even record that?
Do you have sailing skill, knowledge sailing, anything like that?
Nope. Never even heard of it.
Because it's not in the book.
It's a knowledge.
I know
Like knowledge
Tilverton,
architecture.
Arcana, Tilverton, and Secrets of Tilverton.
I'll use my grapple and like tie it into, have like one of the sailors tie it into like the mast or whatever, and then I'll have him tie the other half of my waist just in case.
Just gonna tie to the mast.
They call the guy down from the crow's nest when it starts to get real dark and the waves are getting bigger. You tie yourself to the mast, you said?
Mm-hmm.
All right. The captain and the old man are trying to. There is a little pole to hold on to next to the ship's steering wheel. Captain and the first mate, the old man, are up there yelling over the wind and the storm. Did you go below deck, you said? You went below deck?
No, I'll stay up
You stay above?
now and see if they need any help with anything.
Alright. So
I got a ring of the
ring
fish
of the fish and the
cape of flying. So even if I got if a kraken knocked me overboard, I'd probably have a better chance than anyone.
guys keep mentioning a kraken. Are you want one to show up?
It's just something
They
you
don't know what they're talking about. I do. I pretty God don't.
I did not mention a kraken.
I've seen Pirates of the Caribbean. I don't know what a kraken is. And the War of the Worlds or whatever the hell
They're
that
definitely
was.
worse than dragons.
Yeah, only in the water though. If you got it out of the water, maybe.
There's the dragon in the sea.
I mean, they would just swallow our ship.
So the
probably.
storm ensues, and the waves and swells on the ocean are pretty dramatic. They're trying to keep a certain course, but for a little while, and then it just becomes like trying to not get capsized by waves, not so much care about how or where they're going.
Seems good.
Storm rages on during the night, and you guys are called at different times to I guess both of you two make roll a percentage.
Nice.
You mean Donnie?
Yeah.
Is Sin about to show up and attack us? What am I looking for?
Like, just tell me what your percentage is.
7, I think. Right?
7%.
There Too bad.
All right.
Krakens show up.
That, get me out of here.
Not prepared for this.
I could kill it with 1 disintegrate. Don't worry about it.
I got 5%.
I just drift up into the air,
Okay.
watch the ship be eaten, and then get struck.
All right.
5, isn't it?
So at a couple different times, both of you are near enough to attempt to save one of the crew members as a particularly powerful wave hits the ship, or you come off of one and just go whoa. So
Reflex.
yeah, you guys need to make reflex saves for yourselves. I guess, are you tied to you're tied to the mast? You don't need to, but you said you're not tied, so reflex.
What is it?
Difficulty is a solid 20.
My freaking die bag blocked me. 14.
14. All right. You lose your grip on whatever you were holding on to, and you are quickly about to go overboard over the side.
It's fine.
Is it?
I can activate my cape as a move action or free action or whatever, I assume.
You gonna be able to fly in this weather?
enough to get back to the railing, hopefully.
You think?
You want me to reflex or
If
grab?
I actually
Yeah,
go up,
you can reflex to save the guy that's nearby you. The DC is also 20. Yeah, 21.
Need a 13. That's a 26.
yeah, I only needed a 10 by
All right.
I've gotcha!
What?
You can see what's happening, and you like quickly either. I know you probably don't have rope use, so you probably just cut the rope that's holding you on because you see this guy's gonna go overboard.
I can't grab him. Let's jump on.
He's
From the mast?
on his legs,
It's like 50
sliding
feet
past
long.
you.
Oh, I thought you were like tying the
50
rope
foot.
around you and the mast.
No,
You were like tying it around your waist.
So you can hold
I
it.
tied the grapple to the mast,
Oh.
and then the end of it around me.
Oh,
So I got 50
didn't know.
foot of distance from the mast.
Oh, I thought you straight up just tied yourself to the
Yeah,
mast.
that's what we thought.
No.
Oh, well, you didn't make it clear, so I thought you were just fucking several loops around
Yeah.
yourself, like secured to the
No, you tied
mast.
the grappling hook.
Just like Jack
Yeah.
Sparrow in the movie or
I
whatever.
said I
they
tied
just-
the grapple hook
Yeah.
to the mast.
Mhm.
Or I had a sailor do it because his used ropes are much better than mine. And then had them tie the end of it around my waist. So I got 50.
All right.
Roughly 50. I mean, you tie it, so probably like 45 feet.
You save this crew member. Brad, you just basically have to save yourself. Another one goes overboard. And you see he's gonna go overboard, but he's across the deck from you. There's nothing much you can do. He's either gonna save himself or not.
That's easy for him. He can just use the. He can just slide around with his grappling hook in a big circle.
He doesn't have time for that. All right,
Just jump off the side and like let the momentum swing you around.
last reflex. It is 18 to grab the rail or go. Oh, if you fail, you're going over.
21.
All right, you're about to go over, and you manage to hook your arm over the railing as you're going over.
I have good reef. That's my best save, I think.
It is.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm surprised I failed the first one, but 55% chance of success on that one.
So Xantha's also on board, but on deck because he does actually have some sailing experience.
Xanth, give me a fly spell so I can save that guy.
There's nothing for it. He's gone. You'll never get back.
I can fly back.
Not in these winds.
That's true.
You'll be gone too. You might survive, but lose the ship.
Fuck.
Another wave hits and water crashes over the side. I guess you make a strength check to pull yourself up. Strength check's only a 13 though. Do you have any strength?
Not really. Got a 10.
All right, you're not able to pull yourself over and still in jeopardy. Actually,
Where's Vander? He went over too.
you. Let me make a couple of spot checks here. He's gone.
Get everybody below deck. Where's the captain?
Below deck. Brilliant.
You can hear them screaming at each other, the captain and the old man. And you can hear the old man going, "This might be it, Captain. This might be the one that gets us." And the captain's like, "Shut up and steer. There's a wave there. Starboard, turn." The old man's like, "Ugh." They're both like trying to turn the rudder of the ship.
I'll go help him.
Got the rope length?
I mean, 50 feet.
All right.
50 feet, like.
You're about to lose your grip here.
the cape and just climb over without having to worry about gravity anymore, right?
Sure, you can fly away from
No,
the
just
ship.
activate flight, or I can just climb over without any.
You're losing your grip, is what I'm telling you.
So can't I just fly and put my leg over the railing and climb up?
Use a fly spell to help us climb.
Couldn't you cast a fly spell and pretend you're climbing up a rock wall and just be like, yeah, this is such a workout. Whoa.
Alright, well, you're losing your grip. What is your initiative?
Initiative?
Yeah.
Storms out.
There's another wave coming in.
My initiative is.
You haven't been able to haul yourself over the side. 12. Let's see when this wave's gonna hit. Lucky. Alright, so you activate your fly spell and try to hold on, but actually like flip your body over or something.
Yeah, basically, just pretend like I'm climbing, but without gravity.
All right.
anymore, hopefully.
You can do that. And what is your intelligence?
10.
I'll give you the. I guess you can.
Not done yet.
Hey,
Another wasp there. I'm sure they're looking for their nest or maybe another.
I've never been in this experience before. Make an intelligence check.
Yeah, my character probably wouldn't know much
The
about it.
DC is 12.
Nope.
Nigga, actually not you. You went over to help them steer, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Do you have empty?
Yeah.
Well, if we need.
I don't want that though. I don't want to roll down and die.
No, I didn't do
Preheating the oven.
Forget which die I was missing. Dang it, that's a cool one though.
Take all the rolls.
Yeah, I'm sure I got enough. Xanth comes running over and he's like, "Are you trying to get yourself killed?"
No, I'm trying to get back on board. What?
You rolled a 20.
Didn't crit, but he gets over to you and he's like, "Wrap your arm around this fucking railing! There's another one coming in!"
Oh shit!
You both are just like, and let's see. He's like, "You have bull strength."
No. I don't think so. Cat's grace, my lord. Yeah, I don't have any spells for this really. I can fight the storm with my lightning bolts. Or turn invisible. Actually, I have 2 electric attacks that could be useful in a water campaign, maybe.
Pikachu, use Thunderbolt. Alright, Xanth concentrates. And you can tell when he grabs your arm and he's wrapping his arm around, like he's seems way stronger than you thought he was going to be when he tries to grab your arm. Your other arm is severely is wrapped around and holding, and like he's holding on to like your freaking belt or something.
Alright.
The wave hits. Water comes flying over the side. You both get drenched. You get water in your eyes and your face.
Can I grab the two of them? Make sure they don't fucking get washed away.
Yeah, you can see they actually. The old man actually has a hook on the ground that's like a closed circle that is tied around his leg, and the captain has something that's a little bit like that too.
Okay.
So between the wheel and their foot latches, ropes, or stick their boot in underneath like a horseshoe or something like that. Like they're secured, but like they could lose their feet, but they can't really go unless the rope snaps.
Mm-hmm.
Probably a chain. They probably use a chain. The old man, especially, he's smarter than the captain, has more experience. So actually, you have to make a reflex to grab the wheel or grab them before you lose your footing.
Can I take my trident? Put it in the bow.
I mean, I guess you could, but you're gonna put a hole in the deck. Yeah, sure. What is your intelligence? 14.
I rolled an intelligence of 9.
You don't need to roll. I'm asking you what your intelligence is.
Okay. Yeah, it's 14.
Yeah, or you can, since I guess that's your natural reaction, since you didn't think to like grab the hooks that they're tied to or the chains on them or something. But you still, actually, roll. All right. But actually, roll damage if you don't get at least like 8 damage. It's not gonna hold you.
And then if you get a crit for max damage, it goes through the deck.
I have plus 9 to damage. It's a D8 plus 9.
How?
I'm strong.
Because he's strong.
Yeah, that's all he does is hit stuff hard.
I mean,
But your strength is +4. You have specialization? You don't have specialization.
I got a bunch of feats.
But specialization for one
Oh,
weapon.
I guess the trident is only plus 6. So there's that.
Yeah, the trident, you'd have to have specialization for each weapon.
So don't be a 1, I guess. There's 10. 10 damage.
Perfect. Precisely what you wanted.
That wave hits you and you're holding on. And you're like, oh. Water washes over the top of the deck. Down below,
Just like,
You're probably rolling around.
Yeah. Who's in your little bunk room? That'll
Fucking
bunk.
crates, dude,
Bunk's
that could be
like 3.
dangerous.
Have you seen those videos?
No, but
Sarkon.
You'll see like
Who else do you
the
take in
cook
there?
down
Anybody?
below,
Yo,
He's like
probably.
standing
yeah.
like this because like they're like on the side of the wing.
Yeah.
So like you guys have handles to hold on to in the beds, but
In the
otherwise,
storage
if you're
area?
not like in a
Kill
bed
you.
holding on,
sure.
like
They have everything.
you're gonna just roll around your room.
yeah, they would have to.
The ship will
Shipment
go
containers.
up and then steeply go down. So sometimes you'll have to like hang off of your bed, or you'll get rolled off of your bed and be holding on. And sometimes you just kind of get smushed down to the fucking wall because that's the direction the ship's going. Depends on what side.
Guys!
What?
If you need something to look forward to, just think about Brandar rolling in his puke.
Neil's like, yeah, good one, Soren. Whoa! His feet like kind of pedal and he runs up the wall a little bit, and then the ship shifts and he falls back down onto his bed while he's hanging on to the freaking holder. This goes on. This goes on for hours. They tell you if you're going to be up there to help them steer the ship. They're like,
Just tell me left or right.
yeah, the old man will help you steer the rudder. They're not as strong as you are. So he quickly sets out like a quarter degree of the wheel. He's like, if I say right 1/4, right roughly 1 25th of a turn. Or left half. So he's barking out orders, and just make one intelligence check.
You just need some,
For the first time.
18.
Alright.
I mean, that's
You,
you
Do pretty well in figuring out exactly like where to stop and and quickly adjusting when he yells something out. And Xanth tells you, he's like,
I'm gonna leave that trident like in where it's at. Like leave it there.
we better just go below. I don't know.
Yeah,
It's too risky.
I'm gonna try and help him, but I'm just gonna get everyone else in harm's way. Looks like.
Sure, if we go over, we can fly, but we'll be lost in the storm. Away from the ship.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to do any good up here. We're a liability.
Alright. And then he looks and picks a prime opportunity for you guys to freaking make a mad dash to get below decks between waves and shit. Alright. So this storm goes on for over 24 hours. So you have to make a fortitude DC's.
Donnie's like fortitude.
And Donnie's got 42.
DC's. The first check you gotta make is 22.
Alright, I got plus 17 to this because endurance comes into play, right?
Does that give you a
It
bonus?
has to.
Yeah.
Does that give you a
I think it
bonus?
does.
to your roll?
Yeah. Alright.
I guess it does.
I got a 22 exactly. I needed it.
What does endurance add?
Plus 4.
Oh. I've never seen it actually be a modifier before. I don't feel like.
Alright, so the old man is just taken to, and the captain. Once in a while they'll argue, but you find that if you go with the old man's instructions, the ship seems to fare better. I'll make some fortitude for them.
Anybody getting paid?
Green, the old man, sure.
I ate already.
Alright, the old man. The captain's like, I'm not as good as you. I'm gonna get below deck and get some rest. I'm exhausted. And the old man's like, go. We got this. As long as this strapping warrior can steer the ship with my instructions, we should be good. And the captain's like, I'm out of here. And the old man's like, I couldn't have steered the ship this long.
I got it. Just tell me what to do.
He's like, left half. You have to use 2 hands. You have to use 2 hands.
The boat starts
You're not
drifting up
turning.
the waves. You're turning so fast.
Make some strength checks as it gets real dicey. The checks will be like a 18.
Pretty high.
Yeah, I didn't make that one. 12.
Alright, you use all your strength, but you're not able to get the turn that he wants, and ship freaking leans precariously over. And he's like, oh, you're both like holding on, and he's like, oh, fuck. You can get like this, and you're both just like see the freaking ocean below you. But it doesn't capsize that time, but
Another one?
yeah. And he's like, yeah, he goes, right quarter.
12 again.
Okay.
Rolling 8.
This one fucking hits the ship hard, and all of you guys make reflexes below decks. The DC's 20.
28. Now I make it when it's probably not as important.
Alright.
Yeah, I fucking ran around all the way around the room.
Wall to ceiling.
Neo isn't quite ready, loses his grip, can't hang on, and just like flies across your little cabin and gets plastered against the other friggin' wall. And you guys can see the wall of your room looks like the floor now for a minute almost. It's like that turned over. And Neil's like, we're gonna die!
Keep going. Do another one.
Mm-hmm.
Handoff.
Yeah.
What is that?
14.
18.
A lucky correction. You'd gotten so sideways to the waves that he was like, this is it! We're gonna capsize! And you're like, did we get that?
It's just the pistons in front of Collar as he's making this move with his feet. New hydraulics.
Sounds like Rick's soundboard.
All right. Now make another one. 18.
21.
Strength of 21.
I made a 21.
Yeah, that's pretty nuts.
I rolled a 17. I got
That is
plus
nuts.
4.
Strength of over 20. Strength roll.
Okay.
Take that one like a pro, right?
Now make another fortitude. What was the first one I said for you?
22.
All right, this one's 25.
Okay. I need a 8.
I
reroll
don't
that.
think that counts.
I didn't get it.
All right.
Got a 21.
Oh.
My strength's failing. It's been over 24 hours, and the old man's like, "What? What did you say?" Like he
Take the hell, I gotta rest for a bit.
he grabs it. And he's like,
Oh, God.
But you can see that you both have to handle this, or
Okay.
So make another fortitude. And someone roll a percentile.
Oh, that's a 32.
Alright. Someone roll a percentile.
45.
Okay.
32. Just like, alright, thank you for the break.
Took a 5-second break.
Alright. You managed to survive the storm and get to where it's not as dangerous, and the old man lays down on the deck. He's just basically, the waves are still coming, and he'll just lay there, and whenever one comes up, he'll like slide over on the deck, but his chain's keeping him from going anywhere, but he'll just slide this way and that way, and he's just like exhausted.
You, you're finally awake. They must have caught you trying to cross the ocean.
Alright. The next day,
I rest.
all the deckhands are up on deck trying to make repairs and
All the
fix
ones that survived.
lines and just do whatever they can to kind of maybe like get a washcloth.
Yeah, I'll try to help since I was just basically having to rest through the storm as best I could. I couldn't help, so I'll try and get up.
Yeah,
Make up for it a little
Xanth
bit.
is a little more knowledgeable than you for sure. So
I'll stick with him for the rest of the sailing.
he gets up there and he's making suggestions even, and he knows how to fix shit. And
I'm gonna be his aunt's hand for the day then.
he's super smart, and he has
I'll try to help.
+6 to his
I'm
sailing.
just strong. That's it.
I got a little strength. 13. But I don't know.
All right.
Without him.
And lo and behold, the thing no one was. It's probably worse than the Corsair Navy ship popping up. From the crow's nest, while you guys are repairing shit and just generally trying to get some fresh air after the sickening storm that went on for over a day, made you guys want to get on deck, kind of enjoy the breeze, get some fresh air.
I'm sleeping.
All right.
I'm passed out.
Whoever's on deck,
Is the trident still in the deck, or did you take it out?
there's a call. There's a call
Phone call?
from the crow's nest, and you hear the crow's nest spotter say, 2 ships, port bow.
Fuck, we're gonna have to wake Falakar.
2 ships.
And the captain orders all of his men to prepare what weapons they do have. And he's giving them orders to try to evade them.
Isn't Ed Grayson come wake me up?
I'm sure. My lord, there's something happening.
Is it dual peril? Life or death peril?
Ship to ship battle, maybe, my lord.
Oh, fuck. Help me get my armor on. Don't need to make a 42.
You can look in 3.5. There's
I don't know how many hours of sleep I got.
there should be a dawn time for your armor.
But the orcs don't use that.
Well, I'm not an orc.
Here it is.
They're specialized. Putting on armor on mountainsides.
So is it full plate?
Yeah.
There should be like a dawn time for it.
Fired it out, Jason. Poured out my computer.
May or may not come into play. You're blocking me, so throw that away.
Nice save.
See? I made it.
Yeah, I can try to make sure everything's plugged in properly, but
I mean, yeah, we can do it.
that's about all I can do.
When we're not doing
My
something,
your motherboard might be shot or something.
you can check it in between.
You hear,
Before bed or
everyone
something.
hears the words that they were dreading and not expecting. Symbian Navy! It's a Symbian Navy! How's this possible? And you hear another report. Destroyer class! And, what's it, Destroyer class and Galleon class. He just shouts down the
You said
ship
cannons
size.
weren't really a thing yet, right? Or was that just our Navy? Or do we know?
Don't know. You know there are. Don't you have a gun yourself?
Vespucci got
Yeah.
us some cannons.
There
I have a
are.
gun, actually.
There
I
are
can have a
some.
lightning bolt I can cast now.
Well, yeah, you all have magic.
But yeah, my gun was cool before I got the lightning bolt.
Vespucci got him some cannons.
Yeah, Galleon can fit a lot of cannons. And the destroyer's probably is bigger.
Do you have a couple of common cards I can use?
Oh yeah.
Tokens or anything?
Oh, yeah.
It can just be tokens.
It's gonna take me 4 minutes.
Soldiers
Have
actually.
you seen
You're grabbing
Steel
soldiers.
I don't want. No, I want.
Dragon, zombie, bat, thopter, dragon, sapperling, goblin.
I want a dragon, and then.
Got a bit of a variety. A German. Ooh, a
Just
human.
use
That's
this
not bad.
human one here.
Yeah, these are a dime a fucking 100.
It's gonna take me 4 minutes.
Okay. With help?
Damn. Imagine having to actually follow that.
And then for
All right, so
whenever
lucky
we're
for
done
you-
killing them all, we'll need that one.
The what? All right, so you hear if you're on deck in the first 5 minutes, you hear the spotter say, I think they got us, Captain. I think they got us. And the captain yells out a command, and he says, hard to port. And men fuck with the sails, and whoever's manning the helm wheel turns the ship and starts to turn it. And after a couple minutes, and at this point you can come on deck if you want.
Yeah.
Your armor's on. Do you go up after that?
What's going on?
All right. You come up, and Xanth's up there, and he's like, Symbian Navy ships, 2 of them, a destroyer and a galleon.
Is Symbia the thing, place that we're going to war with?
Yeah. Right now it's just
That's the people that need to know, that need to not know we're here.
right now it's just a trade war.
They might be harboring.
And the captain says, when he sees you two, he's like, he sees you and Xanth, and he's like, there may not be a way out of this one. We can't have witnesses.
Xanth, you want me to go sneaky, or should we just do our normal business?
Well, I could cast a lightning strike at one of their sails. While flying, we could at least maybe get one of them out of the picture, but I don't know if we're trying to kill everyone.
The captain says,
What?
this may lead to real war, but they can't know what we're doing out here. They can't follow us. They can't stop us.
Get your Molotovs ready.
I can burn their sails, maybe.
I can take care of one of the ships if I can borrow that cape.
Or a fly spell.
Yeah. I don't know. If Xanth can cast a fly spell on
Maddox
maybe
says,
you get the cape. I'd make a hit and run, and then you do.
let's see if we can outrun them first, but
Why are you doing that? I might as well take one of them out.
they don't know who we are just yet. And he yells down to the first mate, and he's like, see if we can outrun them. But what you find is the galleon can make pace with us, like not lose ground, but the destroyer is like closing ground.
I'll take care of the destroyer.
It's a little faster.
We could probably slow down the destroyer.
I need that cape.
Alright, it worked last time. I'll hand it over.
Ollie up! Fucking jump over the side after I don the cape. Fucking dive in the
You're not gonna have a rope this time or whatever you had last time? I thought you were getting drugged last time.
No.
So, how long does your fly spell last?
It's like 10 minutes a day. Let me double check. Where if I wrote it at? A level per day in minutes, so 11 minutes.
Okay.
11 minutes.
So you jump off and you're flying towards the destroyer?
No, I just jump off in the water and I go underwater and let them come to me.
Xanth, if you give me a fly spell, I could go cut their sails.
I could just go burn their sails with lightning. That'd be much faster and safer.
But I could do it while I was invisible.
Well, I could do that too, actually.
I guess it's not actually an attack, so I guess you could cast spells, I guess.
I don't know, actually. I guess if I was shooting it at an inanimate object, maybe that doesn't count as attack.
Xanth says, Captain, tell your helmsman to slow speed just a little. Let them catch us.
We can definitely sabotage their ships from a distance.
Xanth, you know what to do. Fireball.
Oh, yes, that's better than lightning.
That's the perfect spell.
You
for
probably
this
should just
situation.
handle this one yourself now that I think
I
about
don't
it.
even think fireball would light anything on fire.
Yeah, it might not.
Those ships would be like really fucking soaked in the storm. Sails maybe though.
Well, yeah, that's what I was aiming for.
Alright, it's ready.
If
I'll
I
be
was,
back in a couple minutes.
you just torch their sails, what are they going to do?
Oh, sweet.
They'll just sit there.
Okay. I'll maybe, I don't have a whole lot of cash, but I can maybe buy
Oh,
you
don't I
one for
owe
poker or
somebody?
something. I don't know. I think I only have like $15.
Didn't you buy the pizza last time?
I don't remember. Ask Blake. He knows.
I feel like I owe somebody maybe.
I think you gave me money last time.
Because we both owed you or something.
I think you owed.
I bought
I think.
one recently.
I think I owed you, so I paid for yours. But he owed me, and he paid me.
Yeah, I think maybe Brad bought it because he owed
So either I'm gonna have to owe you one, and
Yeah, I
then
owed you a
I guess
pizza.
he owes
I
you
think I
one.
bought that.
Did you get pizza?
Okay, well,
Not
I'll be
this
back.
time. Oh. So Blake, I guess I owe you next time.
So I guess I'm squared then. Other than
So Xanth gives instructions, and what you find is the destroyer is fast closing on right on course for you, and it's coming straight at you. So what do you do?
Same thing as last time.
You're just gonna try to freaking use your trident to hold on and be like,
Yeah.
that's your plan?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
so weird you can swim in plate armor.
So-
only in this plate armor.
Make
I
an
know.
intelligence check of
Still.
15. This, I'll tell you what this roll is for. This is for you to figure out. Yes, it's coming more or less straight at you, but it requires some navigational effort on your part to actually make sure you're close enough to stab it.
And then the right spot.
Yeah. Okay, roll again. See if you crit. You critted. All right. You can attach onto it wherever you want as it passes by you. You
become
get
the
it.
one.
You get in the
See
perfect
the
position
Matrix.
wherever you want that to be.
Okay.
So where is that? Is that on the front of it? The very front of it?
I mean,
You
like
know.
on the bottom of it, but like towards the front, sure. Like kind of like if this is like the front, like kind of like right there.
Underneath
like most
water level?
like where the water, because you're going forward. you
And
know?
so do you have free action in the water, or how does that actually
No.
function?
No free action. I don't know what you're asking me.
So your armor, does it give you like the spell free action underwater? Free action means essentially it's like you're operating in the air, not in water.
I don't believe so.
What are we
Okay.
talking about?
So you have to do this above the waterline, or you could struggle a little bit, even though you got it. I guess you critted your position, so this time I suppose.
So right on the water line, that's fine.
Okay. So you're in the perfect position, so you have the advantage. I'll give you +5 to strike it.
Full power.
Try to strike an AC of 12.
Okay, so I get +8. And the first attack deals.
You can't take a full attack.
Okay. Well, do you want 2 attacks in out of my 3, or just
No.
just one?
Yeah,
attack?
you can't actually take a full attack.
Okay.
Consider yourself moving to get in position.
So
This is a strike to get your trident into the hole.
I use my trident to hold on, and then use my other arm to wield my battle axe. If that makes sense.
Yeah, but I mean, like I said, you can't get another attack right now.
So just one attack.
Yeah.
Okay.
Your use is basically for you to stick your trident in the side of the hole where you want it to be.
Oh, okay. Well then.
You don't have another attack right now.
Well then, it was 20 damage. Whenever I stuck my trident in.
You rolled 20 damage.
Yeah, I did power attack.
All right. A mighty friggin' piercing attack sinks your trident points deep into the hole.
Kind of bust in a little bit.
They probably just the tip pokes through the inside, maybe, but
Okay.
it's not going to cause much of a
But it's
leak.
in
But
there.
it's in there, strong. But let me make some couple listen checks.
I wasn't ready.
Didn't make your reflex.
I mean, my hands are behind my head. I had a long ways to go.
All right. You don't hear any sounds of alert or any yelling, and then it's the next round. Where's your duder?
Initiative?
You don't need to roll initiative.
Okay.
I mean, I'll just go ahead and do whatever you're gonna do.
Now do I get my full round of attacks in?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, still power attacking. It's still
It's like
it's a hit.
it's 10.
Okay.
I mean,
As long as I don't
you need to
roll.
roll, so you don't roll a
Yeah.
1, I guess.
Didn't roll one.
A critical fumble can make you lose your grasp on your trident.
Yeah,
Something like that.
Alright. That's still 22 damage. First hit.
Suddenly, something starts spilling out from inside the ship.
That is 29 damage that time.
Okay. Keep going.
Third attack's not a crit fail, I think. That's a 5. And this one will only do 10 more, so plus 19. 20 damage that time, so
Alright.
69 damage.
You hear someone yelling, "There's something hitting the ship!" Finally, after like on your second to third strike, you hear someone go, "Something hit us! Up here!"
The 69 busts a pretty big gaping fucking hole.
You chop a quite a hole into the water line, and water starts to rush in through your big hole. And your speed starts to slow down a little bit noticeably to you. But you can hear someone say, so everyone's leaning over the side now. Let's see if we get some.
I mean, if I'm like here.
Yeah, it'd be hard.
Yeah.
How about
There's no way they're gonna see me.
I guess, since you made a crit check on
Positioning.
positioning.
Boat, kind of.
I mean, boat's a boat.
I don't see anything!
Some boats.
And you hear someone say, "We struck something! We struck something! We're taking on water! How's this possible? There's nothing in the water!" Oh, I guess, yeah. So,
War wizards fly.
they have a weird
Start nuking
accent, but, yeah, so...
Somebody's striking our ship.
And that's okay if they said it like that.
How can this be happening, guys? This is impossible. We're Symbian.
Alright, so, Xanth basically says, Xanth yells out when he sees, actually, take another turn here. It's your next turn. What are you planning on doing on the next initiative?
Pull out my trident and go to the rear of the. Probably just go to the next ship, probably.
So you try to jump off and swim in line for the big ship coming?
Yeah.
Okay. And Xanth is giving orders. A minute or so goes by. So he's like, "You got any spells?"
Yeah, I could shoot lightning bolts at their sails. That's what I was thinking if I had to do anything.
Their sails! We need to sink these fuckers! I don't want these men to die, but... Oh shit. Maybe we should just see if Falcor can take the other one down, then they'll never know what happened.
Don't you have fireballs that can blow a hole in the side of the ship? Or
Oh yes.
That would give away that there's a wizard on board.
well, if we're
If we do nothing, they're just gonna be like, "Why are our ships sinking? We don't know. We hit something in the middle of the ocean."
True.
I don't know.
It's up to how incognito you want to be, Xanth.
He tells you to get ready.
Did 69 damage in one round. Feels good.
Could make him invisible. He could fly, and then he could, just go over, nuke one of the ships in the side, and then fly back. I guess I don't know if that breaks invisibility or not. I've got to reread invisibility. If you're just like attacking an object or something.
Any kind of attack's gonna.
That's what I thought. Invisibility 3.5. Let's see. Creature object is invincible, even from dark vision. Light can never become invisible.
That'd be kind of weird if it could. Where's that light coming from? I don't know.
What's the
No,
range
that's what it's
on your-
saying.
What's the range on your spell?
That is how it works. You can make the source of light invisible, but the light will still be there. So it'll just be a floating light or something.
So I'll just tell
I don't
you.
know.
Did you jump off the ship, Tony? Like did
I
you?
just swam under.
Okay. You see, you're not sure why, but you see this galleon start to turn, and you can see you're not going to be able to get it.
Oh no, it has to.
For whatever reason, it turns, and there's no way you're going to swim to it before it like gets by you.
I'll just pop out, activate the cape, and fly to its rudder.
Okay, so you're flying on the waterline. Okay.
While invisible, actions directed at unattended objects do not break the spell.
I'll look for people. If I see people like
Nice.
looking out the back, I'll just dive underwater for a second.
Let me check out my lightning bolt now. It does work though, Donnie.
What's that?
Should be some lawyer.
Invisibility. You can attack objects
Yeah.
while invisible. It
As long as you're not directly harming a person.
Yeah, as long as you don't cause direct harm to anyone, or there's no AOE that harms anyone, then it works. You go
All right, you're successfully flying towards the ship.
Okay.
But
flying towards it on the above the water now,
crap, I
Waterline.
might need to look at the DM's guide.
right where they're looking though. Probably.
No, I'm behind them.
Then you're going to the ship, next ship though.
Yeah, I'm going to the rudder, but it's turning. It's turning away.
Mm-hmm.
So
Oh.
I just pop out and fly through.
I need to see what the move is of these ships versus your fly speed.
60 feet.
I know what your fly speed is.
Is that right?
I think it's
1 second, I got a lot of stuff to look up right now.
60 or 90.
We're gonna play 3 things at once. Lightning bolt range, 120 feet. So just flat 120 feet for a lightning bolt, not super far, not like a fireball. Fireball is much further.
How far is it?
Like a third or a quarter.
You said
of the distance.
120?
Yeah, fireball's like 500 or something.
Fireball, you can
What's the fly speed for that cape?
Yeah, it'll just be standard. But I'll pull up the spell. Subject can fly at a speed of 60 feet or 40 feet if it wears medium or heavy armor, or if it carries a medium or heavy load.
40.
So 40 feet for you probably.
Yeah.
I didn't know that stipulation, but I don't think that would affect my character anyways. Can ascend at half speed and descend at double speed. Maneuverability is good. Only requires as much concentration as walking. Good to know. So you can do whatever you want pretty easily. You can charge but not run. That's weird. So you can like dive bomb, I guess, but you can't technically run. Oh, and if a fly spell wears off while you're in flight, it wears off slowly.
Yep.
I didn't know that. So you don't just splat.
I mean, I have a ring of feather anyways, so just in case. Like when we were in the tower and we were fighting shit, I was like, dude, if I have to, I can jump out this fucking window. Float nicely to the ground.
So as long as you're like only 40 or 50 feet off the ground or less, then you'll float safely down pretty much 100% of the time, no matter when the spell wears off. But if you're way up there, there's a potential it would just drop you eventually and you die.
Not for me. I got the ring of feather.
Oh, well, yeah. You float downwards 60 feet per round for 1d6 rounds. So if you rolled a 1, you'd only get 60 feet of safety. But that's quite a bit. You should never need to fly more than 60 feet off the ground, I wouldn't think, unless you're like spying. Oh, even if it gets dispelled, it still wears off slowly. Unless it was an anti-magic field. Everything there is to know about Clyde.
Okay. So what you see is that you're not going to be able to intersect it before it's past you. You can follow it, but it's moving a little faster than you. So you're going to need it to turn. You're going to need to fly to intercept it. If it turns, essentially you can chase it and hope that it turns
Well, I can.
or slows down for whatever
So I
reason.
can just kind of like fly at an angle to catch it. Is what you're saying?
You can't catch it.
I can't catch it.
No, you can't catch it.
All right. Well, then I'll just bash attack its rudder on this ship then.
You don't know that you can't catch it right now.
Finally got one troubleshooting
Okay.
suggestion.
You know what I mean? Like,
Can I make an intelligence to figure it out?
yeah, but it's
What?
probably going to be like a 17.
Okay, I need a 15. 15 exactly.
The 17.
Yeah, I saw some.
All
I
right.
saw
Only because you
I was
used this
reading
tape before
that he
and you had
showed
flight spells,
kind of showed you how to
you judge it.
test which part
You don't
of
think
this-
you're necessarily going to be able to intercept this galleon.
Testing the
So which means you're going to end up chasing it.
So then I'll just attack its rudder on this one.
All right. You can destroy its rudder in roughly one turn.
Make sure I don't roll a 1. Power attacks. 8, 24 on the first attack.
Can't trust this system.
All right.
26 on the second attack.
There's 2 chords? Or is this a different one?
And 20 on that attack.
Everyone over here.
70 something damage to the rudder.
All right. You fuck it up pretty good. You make it so it can't really be used.
And then
You don't get a move action.
well, I'm just saying what I'm planning on doing then. 'Cause I'm gonna fly back afterwards. That's my plan. But I'm gonna fly out.
Over here. Brian, quit fucking with that. Shit's happening in here.
Yeah, now he was doing something.
You already took his action. You took a full attack action. The rest of you over here make spot checks. The DC is,
I got it.
it's probably 15.
Of course, now I roll amazingly well. 28.
Barely.
You guys notice there's someone up on a high deck on the destroyer with flags, and you see the galleon, the big ship, kind of turn away from it.
Away from the other.
But you can, I guess, you guys can make listen checks if you want. The DC would be like a 22, probably.
Nope.
Gonna take 10.
Yeah. Wow. Spot and listen guy, huh?
I'm a rogue. I think I have plus 13 to each.
You faintly hear them yelling, their captains yelling to ward off the galleon, and then you can hear them. You can hear him yelling orders to try to seal the hole.
They're dead in the water. They don't even know it.
In the meantime, the galleon, since we slowed down, is making ground on your big galleon ship.
So
That's as big as us.
You guys can also make spot checks over. Did you just make a spot check?
Another spot check?
Yeah.
Got it again. Well, I can see today. It's one thing Vander can do.
Spot for this is a 23.
25.
Surely the person in our protest has like a, what was it called again?
Spyglass.
Yeah.
He does.
It's always funny whenever I have that, and AJ's always like, oh yeah.
Well, you can just barely make it out. No, I can definitely see it.
Oh,
You
yeah.
notice with your gray spot, did you make it? With a 23? Is that what it said?
Yeah.
You both notice a small figure seems to end up in the air above the destroyer. What a man-sized figure.
Up above the destroyer?
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't seem likely to be Falakar.
Well, it could be actually, but
You
it could have flown up. You can't see detail.
Right, but I wouldn't expect them to fly up into their archer range. Their easy archer range.
Yeah, I got time to shoot it. I'm saving the knives, I just don't know it yet.
Kraken appears.
You guys hear Captain Maddox say, "We slowed down too much. That galleon's going to catch us." And Xanth says, "It doesn't matter. Spellcasters, prepare your long-range volleys." Soon Xanth is flying. I guess I'll make sure he doesn't roll a 1. You guys want to take actions?
Xanth, what do you intend to do? I can make you invisible. If you want to go fly,
This is my
and
same round.
blow a hole in their ship or something, I can save you some spell power and time. You think you could do a hit and run in the air invisibly? My lightning bolt doesn't go far enough, I don't think. I'm afraid.
Turn the ship hard to starboard. Full power. Then you see Xanth fly over this way.
Oh, he's already flying off.
Yeah,
Not invisibly, though?
not invisible.
Well, I offered it to him before he left. Either way, they'll know if a fireball hits him. It's hard to miss.
Actually, do you say you can make him invisible?
Yeah, I tell him. I can, my lightning bolt's not far enough, but I can make you invisible or give you my cape or something.
No,
Save
I
you
have
some
your
spell
cape.
power. Oh, right.
He barks out those orders and he's like, "Be quick!"
Invisibility, you think? Alright.
101.
I mean, I got multiple, but it would waste time. Yep. You got 6 minutes of invisibility. Hopefully that's enough.
All right. Then he takes a
We have
move
marked
action.
up somehow. You got 6 minutes. You should be fine if you attack only the ship.
You can make a spot check, but the DC is to spot this is 25.
So I need a 15. Oh, one off. Goddamn.
All right.
Only 14.
You do anything this turn?
I'll have stuff on cast visibility on me.
All right.
Oh, are you doing something?
No, just being ready.
Oh, okay. Seems
I
way.
don't know what else I'm gonna do.
They board the ship, everyone's invisible.
That would be disgusting.
When Xanth flies off, you guys can hear him say, "I'll see if I can handle that."
Everyone's just like stepping around and like.
When Xanth flies away invisible, you guys hear his voice, and he's like, "I'll see if I can handle that galleon." All right, everybody roll initiative now.
I'm on delay.
I'm also on delay.
$15, $14, $13?
14.
All right, 14.
John thinks it's the PSU. I need to buy a new one at Best Buy or something.
I'll
Those
just
aren't too expensive.
swim out a little bit. And activate the cape and fly as far as I can towards.
You already activated the cape, didn't you?
No, not whenever.
Not hard to put in either, but
Either
hard to
way,
put in and, like,
I'm
ram.
gonna fly back. I'm gonna swim out a ways.
All right,
I said they're not too expensive,
swim out a ways
and they're not
Like,
too hard to install.
for the turn. Or just fly out of the water and fly away.
Power supply unit.
How fast do I feel like they're moving compared to how fast I can fly?
They have slowed down, but you're not really able to judge that very well from right down there by the water line. And it's hard for you to just guess if you're going to be faster or not.
So yeah, I'll just spin this turn.
You don't know what they're doing.
I'll swim out as far as I can, perpendicular to the ship. Underwater. $15 for the first swim check and $25 for the second swim check.
All right.
You already get both ships? No,
Giving up
I
on
fucked this one up.
Yeah.
I can't catch the other one.
No. It turned away.
15, 14, 13, 12, 11.
Oh, I'm on delay on 16.
I'm on delay on 16 as well.
I don't have much to do but observe. Unless lightning bolt range gets achieved, but that's gonna be pretty close. I guess I don't buy other spells. I have to do something else. I do have the lightning spells if we get any sea creatures fucking with us.
All right. Y'all on the deck on over here, make another spot check. DC is 21. Made it?
Yep. Or wait, 20.
20. Blake, you see a figure in the air. That figure that was in the air over here?
not that big.
No, that's what's spilling out of the ship.
Ah, gotcha.
In the hole that Donnie made.
Gets a little bit closer. What the fuck is this doing over here?
Can't let you forget about our galleon treasure.
Gets a little bit closer and
It's just some like humanoid flying towards us. Cool.
Maybe being invisible might matter. After all.
There's a man flying towards us.
then you guys can make another spot check.
I'll throw my hood up when he says that at least, but yeah. 20 again.
To see this is literally like a 28.
Whoa.
24.
Okay. You guys don't notice it.
Okay, got it.
You guys don't notice it until it's very close. And you just see a bright orange ball.
Fireball!
And it's
I dive.
it's reflex time. Reflex on deck.
Pretty bad. Time to strike this bitch out of the sky, it sounds like.
What's the reflex DC?
You're not on board.
Icarus.
Oh, Icarus. Where's he at? The fuck is he? The reflex DC is
Does it actually hit all of us?
it is a 16.
Easy.
I mean probably not, but
Okay. I would have made that with a 1. Well, a 2.
21.
Yeah, I needed like a 5 or something.
Ooh, Sarcon, 27. Soren has plus 15.
I only got plus 10.
Oh yeah, I've improved to evasion or something, right?
And if you're a rogue, you should. All the rogues should be fine.
Evasion.
You should be fully negating the damage.
Sick.
all right. You each have probably a 20% chance to not be near the impact and not have to worry about any damage. So you can all just roll out a percentile. If you make it, your save doesn't matter. You escape any damage. If you miss it, your save matters.
29.
All right, didn't make it.
51, definitely.
Didn't make it.
I don't take damage no matter what.
But I was in reflex, so.
All
I
right.
made the reflex.
Archon.
If you made your reflex
He
save,
has evasion too.
if you made your reflex save, take 20 damage.
If you made your reflex?
Yeah. If you didn't make it, take 40.
Alright, lightning bolt.
Cast it.
Thought we were gonna negotiate here, but I'll just blow his nuts off if he wants. 19. Better than the last one. 19, 22.
Three.
You didn't make it. All right. You strike him head on with that, and he's.
Fight fire with electricity, bitch.
See the player's handbook.
Oh man, if he falls into the water, lightning bolts.
I don't know where-
would be
oh.
Epic. I'm itching to kill some seafaring entities.
Holy shit, right to the page.
Well,
That's longer earlier.
And falls up the disintegrate and ends his life.
Nope.
He's
I'm trying to take down this galleon. So.
Everyone spread out if he's gonna be shooting fireballs. Give him fewer targets.
What's magic missile range?
That's what I was looking at.
I think it's
it's
infinite.
100 feet plus 10 feet of level.
Oh, I thought it was really far.
No, that's medium.
All right, so he's not in range of the missiles. Miar's like, he's out of range. And Tanneville
How far is he?
Tanneville's like, clever motherfucker.
How far is he?
Is he out of bow range?
From where?
Icarus on the ship.
Yeah, he's like 180 feet probably.
All right, well,
Maybe he's probably like
I
200
thought
200
you could
feet.
do like medium or long range shots that are longer than that.
Range increment. Do you have a longbow? Is it an
100
elven longbow?
It's 110 feet for
It's a longbow.
a longbow.
I'm not joking.
It's going
So what's the range increment?
200 feet.
damage.
It's 110 for a normal longbow.
Okay. Well, his AC is
Probably.
a 16.
Wow, that would be a lot higher than that.
Wizard,
Me
bro.
too.
But he's a long ways off, flying, a moving target.
Yeah, he's got a distance.
He's
bro.
at a maximum
I hit it.
range. 16 is very generous.
4 damage. On the
All right.
First attack. Oh, I'm sorry. No, it's. Oh, yeah. Yeah, so 4 damage on the first attack.
I never used my longbow, but I could use it.
And
Yep, it could do like
4
3
more
to
damage.
5
So
damage.
8
for
damage.
Sure.
All right.
2 arrows.
So I've got a mighty longbow. Just
And
plus
then
2.
marked him off.
Oh, so you can do 5 to 7 damage.
You see these 2 arrows, fucking perfect precision aim, just nail them.
Lightning bolt and 2 arrows comes back at him.
It's a nice retaliation.
Especially for how little we seem to
You
have been
took
affected.
30 damage for a wizard. That's
He's taking some damage.
fucking scary.
That's serious, unless he's level 10 or more.
Okay.
Probably level 10 or more.
Is
Yeah,
everybody
but
gone?
that would
Everybody,
still
what,
put him in
if
danger.
people that haven't gone, you want to take actions?
Oh, I didn't mark that off. This will work.
Meh.
Initiative.
I don't really have much that I can use there.
Nice.
Oh, what am I doing? Well, that is a good roll. 19. That's possible. I guess that could be useful here. Doing a double tap lightning strike on this guy.
Very kill him. Oh, you roll good.
Probably not going to be charging much for him.
Yeah, he's probably had enough. Comes back with fucking.
All right, 20, 19, 18.
19.
You're on 19.
Yep, I'm on 19.
What's the range for your lightning bolt?
150.
Well, he's not in your range,
Oh,
so you couldn't have even actually hit him.
Oh, then he hasn't taken anything from
But
me.
took 8 damage.
Never mind.
So
So we can't use
you
anything.
you can
against
get
him.
that back.
Well, then I'm just on delay, double over on 19.
All right.
Nothing I can do to him then.
Looks like you need your cape.
Shield, I guess. I can cast shield on myself. Sure.
Matters for magic missiles.
Yeah, or anything he shoots at us really, but definitely magic missiles. Well, I at least got a shield up then instead of shooting.
So he didn't take 20 damage.
Yeah.
Or whatever.
I'm a lot
Rob
less
did.
keen on this battle now.
Well, we can't retaliate then. He's just gonna murk us.
I mean, I'm a rogue. I'll just dodge his spells.
Oh yeah, but our ship will sink.
Yeah, I can't do
Keep
anything about
blowing
that.
holes in it. Is there a hole from the first fireball or no? Does it not really do
No, it doesn't actually do
It doesn't
impact.
do explosion.
No,
it
there's
just
no-
fires.
It's literally just fire.
And never mind, the rogues are never gonna have any danger here at all.
There's not really too much on deck that's not like on fire, but some people that took damage, their cloaks and shit may be on
The
fire.
wood. The
Did
wood,
you take damage?
The wood on the
Yeah.
ship would be soaked with water. It would not light.
Do you have a magical
I
cloak?
don't know if you guys ever tried to light that wood.
Not currently.
Your cloak's on fire. Make a reflex save if you want to throw it off or take damage.
It's a magic cloak.
I asked him if it was magic. He said it wasn't.
No, I don't have my ring or my feather cape. I don't know if I would even have a cloak on in that case.
You good, Santa?
Let me check. What? What's she doing? I don't think I have a cloak other than the feathered one Donnie has. Or I guess I would have to have a hood of some kind.
Donnie has your cape, that's right. So I guess you wouldn't even have a cape.
No, because I have something with a hood on it. Because otherwise I wouldn't be able to hood up. So I gotta have something.
Y'all can
on.
make listen checks, but the DC is 30 to hear this.
Nope.
Well, if I can see that he's out of my range, I'm just gonna like take cover.
27.
All right. 19, 18, 17, 16, 15.
I guess I'll just
15.
take cover for a move. I'll use a move action to take cover before he fires again.
Pop out, start flying.
Okay. So,
How far
Donnie,
you
just
can
go
fly.
up there and jab him.
I haven't spotted him.
I mean, you can make a spot check at this point, but the DC is probably like an 18.
Wizard in the air.
Need an 8.
Level 13 fighter comes up.
Made
right
a
on your dick.
28.
You saw the fireball hit, and then you spot where it came from. There's a flying wizard in the air to your left there.
So we can.
You're aware that with your heavy armor, like, he can outfly you, but
I can probably get up on him though.
so you have to get in range of like a throwing ranged weapon or something maybe.
Quick draw avatar.
Maybe I can just fly up behind him.
So each one of those squares is like 30 feet.
So I can fly like. Okay, we're gonna have to end up murdering everyone though.
That was the plan, really. For the captain, at least.
But he can scry on us. He needs to die.
He does need to die.
So
30, 60.
roughly there.
Yeah, that's pretty close. What was that on?
15.
14? 13? 12? 11? 10? 9? 8? 7?
Not delay.
7. All right.
Man, Fireball has like so much more range than Lightning Bolt.
Yeah, fireball is like 400 or 500 feet.
The range is ridiculous.
That's like
You'd think a lightning bolt that goes from like the atmosphere to the ground would be pretty good range, but
that's why in Donnie's game, I think it was Donnie's game, somebody was getting away and I was just like,
yep, Fireball. I remember that one.
I mean, they're ranging.
Because he was riding up on a horse, so it's just like trebuchet, fucking the most advanced spell technology that has ever existed.
fireball, man.
That'd be so funny. You have like a specialty guy on just trebuchet, like all of his ranks and skills are just in trebuchet, and like you can like hit anything from anywhere with a trebuchet. You know, like moving targets and shit.
Oh, just max skills. And plus 25 to trebuchet you somehow.
You're just like, you know, you're like looking at him running, just like, boom. Just a fucking one of those like fucking fireballs.
Okay, that's fucking awesome. Okay.
Disintegrate the mass.
No, I'm gonna disintegrate a hole into the side of this ship. Okay.
18 or 16.
Guys, don't see where it comes from, but if you're, probably if you're over here, you're kind of facing this way. A green beam seems to come from the sky and hit the side of this ship. And you guys can also make spot checks over here. You can, you're low, so you can't see it, but you guys have a spot check of 24 for this.
Make risk to make it
Over here.
Man, I roll so good on these spot checks. It's the only thing I'm rolling on.
Critical spot, man.
If you spotted this, you see the ship immediately like lean to one side where the ray hit it. But if you spotted this more importantly, there's a freaking whirlpool right here, and it leans right into it and can't avoid it, and it's sinking very fast.
Damn. We do have a druid.
I have controlled water, so I made a whirlpool. But it was about to fucking get around it because they made some good checks. But I put roughly a 20-foot hole in the side. Says if I shoot a object, I can disintegrate like maybe it was only 10 feet. At least a 10-foot cubic foot of disintegrate of the fucking matter.
That shit's fucked.
Yeah, so it immediately just, instead of escaping, goes right into the whirlpool and starts to sink. 7, 6.
6. 2 more arrows.
Pretty much take care of things.
What's his AC?
16.
Other than the wizard.
So first arrow deals 2 damage. Second arrow deals 8 damage.
Instead of aircraft carriers, you just have war
So
wizards.
10 damage, 18 total from Icarus so far.
10 more damage?
Yeah.
Okay.
Marking off these arrows as we go.
Alright. 6.
That one's 6.
Okay. On 6, a fireball inbound in this area. Yeah, he made it. Not by much. Reflex is was that 16?
Did my taking cover help you?
Let me know what half of it is.
Does my taking cover protect me?
Yeah, he was specifically trying to hit
Look at the
the
archer.
hit this long range bowman that he didn't think he was in range of any fucking bow. But of course,
he's got 4 arrows sticking out of him. Right
Donnie's
now.
luck is the first encounter with this fucking bow. It fucking comes right in on
It's the
play.
only thing that the enemy's in range of.
But then he uses the move action to turn around and fucking fly back this way. Chance to spot you is not great. He's not looking for you, but peripheral vision might catch you, so we'll say it
It's
is.
blue armor though. Just keep in mind. It's gonna match in with the waist pretty well.
Yeah, we'll say it's 20.
7.
Probably like a 23. He didn't make it. Okay. But you also know you're not going to catch him if he keeps flying that direction. Like, he's faster than you.
Do I see this ship go down?
Yeah, you can see its sails noticeably start to go down from the horizon.
Our loot.
As it sinks into the whirlpool. Anybody who hasn't gone? 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Initiative.
You guys taking any actions?
I'm hiding from fireballs.
Okay.
It's my directive.
Okay. This is fucked
I'll
up
roll
for
it.
these dudes. Okay.
Yes, you, huh?
Power supply unit, brother.
20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14?
It's an easy swap.
I'm on 11.
It's like
13?
one of the easiest things you could hope for.
I mean, other than RAM.
Your RAM can crap out.
Or, I mean, I don't know. RAM or
Is it-
graphics card. I'm just saying stuff you can install. Like,
Stuff that you know
Oh
might
my
need to update or replace.
it is a lot of
This one's
stuff in.
sinking, but
Finish
slower.
the
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna need help with that for sure.
So he goes and kind of seems to land on the crow's nest up there, probably.
Who did?
Spot check on you.
Oh, the war wizard.
Nope.
So
13,
that
12.
ship is just moving slowly still, the one that you went back to?
It's sinking slowly.
Oh, so it still might be done for.
I mean,
We don't
it's
know for
not
sure.
moving to. I mean, it'll sink if they can't. They can probably actually seal off that deck and potentially keep it from sinking, maybe, but
Just up that in the water since I busted
yeah,
the road.
they're not going anywhere.
Oh, you busted
Uh,
the water too.
Yeah.
13, 12, 11.
11.
Go flying back this way?
Yeah.
Okay.
Now we go charge their ship.
What, that one?
They're probably just dead. They're just gonna be floating out there.
I know, but we can't let that wizard go away.
Oh, I guess you could teleport.
Mm. You guys don't see this, but what do you guys do? You can,
Make it to the ship.
yeah, sure.
Give him back his cape. Tell him I used
All of it.
three rounds of flying, whatever that calculates out at the time.
Spotters notice another green ray come from the sky.
Another green ray. Oh, they're done.
What do we do? They start flying towards our ship. that's all they got.
I figured that's what they're gonna have to fucking surrender. You can kill us. We're dead anyway.
All right. So you guys see there are two flying wizards flying towards our ship, but
That they have their hands up.
they don't have their hands up. But this one here, he tries to raise our ship with a fireball. Ooh. Let's see if that's a crit. Yeah. All right, that's a crit. All right. Somehow he gets the big collection of these people.
Cover working again.
You people and a few more in this this fireball radius. So yeah, it is a reflex DC 16.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Make it.
I guess it's good that Icarus drew their ire, because he probably has the most health on the deck.
Neo made it.
And the rogues don't have to worry.
Sarkon make it?
No damage.
One of the most broken parts about rogues.
Yep. Feels good.
Make a tumble. Tumble 30 feet. Free action.
All right, if you saved, you take 17. If you didn't, you take 35.
And with that, Icarus goes down below.
He goes, what?
Goes down below.
Get back on this turn.
Yeah, I'm one more fireball from that. That's why I'm hiding.
I
behind
mean, he
something.
could, as long as he makes a reflex, he could probably take one more.
Yeah, I could take one more, but why bother?
Yeah.
I'd rather be ready to fight.
Icarus goes down below.
Okay. All right. You're on board, and the captain's like, what do we do? Xanth is still out there.
We just
Prepare
wait.
ourselves.
These wizards are coming in.
If they come to us, they're dead. If they stay out there,
He's
then-
yelled for everyone to spread out, take cover on deck,
Yeah,
or go
do
below
that,
deck.
For sure.
But he's like, we can't just let them blast our ship with fireballs.
As soon as they come closer, I'll start shooting at them, but they're too far right now. I shout from behind my cover.
Can't quite reach him yet. Gonna chill over here.
Yeah, he's like looking at you to see what you're thinking.
I'll
Oh, you're back?
borrow Icarus's longbow.
All right. You don't. You know you may only have a few more minutes of flight from this cape
No,
left.
I gave it back.
Oh, you already gave it back.
Yeah,
Okay.
there were 200 feet, right?
No, these guys are further away now.
Oh, well then.
But 200. If the range increment is 200, it's 200, 400, 600.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
Is that your range increment? 200.
Yeah. It's 200 because it's a longbow up distance plus 1.
So you can fire 600 yards or whatever.
So a long shot there is -2.
Okay.
Arrows that outpace a lightning bolt by like 4 times.
Base attack is 12.
Good stuff.
Dex is 2. 14, 15.
And then -2,
Character
right?
you make him.
So plus 13.
After Vander dies?
No.
Oh, on Blaze Gate? Yeah. I have no idea. I don't even know what the options
Which
are.
one's he shooting at? Are you shooting
I
at, by
haven't
the
played
way?
it all like you would right.
The one that's injured or the other
Yeah,
one?
feel free to send me a link of the
Thought
list
that
of
would know, so
everything. I
I just
don't know.
picked the first one. That's a crit.
How many races and classes were there so far, do you know? Seemed like it was easy,
like
like
10 and 13
Four.
or something.
Like tieflings,
3,
human, elf, dwarf,
12 with the first shot.
Okay.
dragonborn,
Your fucking arrow goes.
probably gnome. Maybe a gnome.
It even goes up and like.
Half orc.
Second attack deals 7
I
more.
think so.
Okay.
And then
Covers most of them.
Basically, like all of these, and then like
Half elf,
Dragonborn and
tiefling,
Tiefling,
gnome. Well, gnome.
Githyanki.
Huh?
It's I think it's original by them.
Sith Yankee.
Githyanki. It looks orcish.
Oh. Lizard folk.
I think that one missed. I was gonna say miss.
I want lizard folk. But I guess
Okay.
it's dragonborn. I don't really want to
Fair
be
enough.
dragonborn and play
Oh.
fucking Skyrim.
I didn't see what the range is on the 6th spell and what the fucking leveling this guy.
And then I don't know about class today. Bard.
Oh, looks like Bard's S tier. According to this list.
Bard is in the game. Well, definitely gonna have a bard on one of my
Bard,
campaigns.
Cleric, Paladin, Sorcerer, Warlock, Wizard, Fighter, Druid, Rogue, Barbarian, Ranger.
Oh, you're going too fast. But it sounds like there's a lot of good. Pretty much everything from D&D and a few others. Probably make a paladin and a bard and a druid. Those are definitely and a cleric for their sex. You and Rick can do that. But I guess if I make a druid, I eventually will.
Fortitude save.
More interested in like
You don't need
cleric,
to roll.
paladin,
I'm rolling for him.
bard probably. Support classes and
Slowly try to figure out what his
Tangent.
fortitude.
but I don't know shit about fuck, man.
Shit about fuck. Pretty good. All right. You all can make spot checks.
DC?
29.
All right. Yeah, the DC to spot this is it's probably only like a 21.
29.
Take 10. I'm not even looking.
Okay. If you spotted this or whatever, you see one of these figures changes his shape severely and just I guess he would still be flying though. All right, there's a flying pig out here. I curse the swine him.
Oh.
He can't actually cast any more spells.
He will still be flying.
But he does still have a fly spell for a little while
So he's
here.
gonna until he lands in the water.
Cluelessly.
Gets eaten.
Ah! I become visible, and this guy's like, "Oh fuck!"
Oh, big.
He's got arrows sticking out of him, and he's like, "Nah!"
One's like stuck really good in him.
They both start to fly away, and shit, I can't let them get away, can I?
Can they get away? Can they even get away? I guess they could.
They're flying. They can fly as far as they can fly, but
And
Xanth
then they'd
yells
have to
back.
keep recasting it and pray they can make it far enough. They probably could though.
Xanth yells back to the ship, like,
Probably make it back home.
No way. We're like 3 days out in the fucking water, man.
Dude,
We are. We don't know where the Simian
"Do
coast
we
is.
let these guys go?"
Dude, Dragonborn has 10 sub-races.
And just
Type of-
figure
Kill him, Zed! Peggy!
10 different kinds of dragons?
I guess so.
Like gold, red, black, type of thing? Maybe. Interesting. So you could have an evil dragon blood, or it could
Bring the ship around. And he starts
Captain, bring the ship around!
He starts flying towards them.
Does this ship go under?
Yeah.
slowly.
Well, actually, I didn't blast it.
Yeah, you did hit with the
Yeah, you disintegrated both of them.
This one?
Yeah, both of them got
Oh,
hit.
it's down. That's a
Oh, yeah,
huge
Donnie
hole
already-
on top of the one they already taken.
Yeah, Donnie already had it too, I guess. So
They
maybe
can't repair them before it just starts going.
Kraken.
All right.
That's true.
Go on an expedition.
They try to fly in a different direction, and the ship freaking corrects course, and Xanth's chasing them.
We eventually just chase him down.
I guess he's visible now since he slimed him.
Yeah, at some point they're gonna just their fly spell's gonna wear out and then they're just done.
They
Well, they
cast
could
it
they could have
again
more
now.
flies, but
Yeah, they could keep casting it
still.
3 times, maybe 2 or 3 times.
If they get within 200 feet, let me know.
Yeah, right. 120 for me.
Between 600 feet?
Oh yeah.
I mean, slowly the ship is definitely gaining on them. I mean,
Are they within like 600 feet or whatever?
yeah, they start to come into long range of your long distance bow.
What's their AC?
While you're doing that,
I guess I'll come out and
I feel a little sorry for these guys, but the Simians have fucking caused us a lot of
Nah,
problems.
fuck those guys.
I mean, as soon as they came over and fireballed before,
I don't know if I can
anything else.
just straight up kill them though.
they just immediately attacked us without any warning.
I'll do it.
Fuck them. What are you trying to do?
He was like, I don't know if I can straight up kill him.
Oh. Try not to break your alignment.
First arrow deals 6 damage.
Okay. Are you trying to shoot the one that you think you were shooting before?
Yeah,
Oh,
the non-pig one.
okay.
You be able to see the arrow sticking out.
That makes sense.
I
mean, he's long
500
range.
feet away.
Oh, right.
5 more damage and.
I guess he has a spyglass maybe, but
Ooh, 19. Oh, that's only 20.
he needs to have a spotter for this longbow
And
attack.
then 7 after that.
Fucking sniper rifle inbound.
Okay. So probably kill this guy, honestly. How much did you do total? Yeah, 28
close.
before you did that
Yeah,
damage.
close to 40.
Just with the bow?
Yeah.
Wow. Maybe bows aren't completely
Well,
relevant.
I created one of them.
Oh, that's why. Did you roll high on damage?
No. 4. So it's 12.
Still, that's a lot for a bow. Bows don't ever do anything.
At like 200 feet.
Yeah, at any distance usually, unless it's a composite or whatever Blake has. Normally it's 1 to 8, or you get a small modifier like 3 to 10 or something.
Xanth can
That's
actually missile him down.
The
if
mighty
not.
composite bows, you can
Yeah.
have up to +4. It's not, it allows you to use your strength. for
Yeah,
damage.
I know.
Yeah.
And then I'll wave my hands as you're still gaining on this guy. The flying pig's still flying away. I'll come back and be like, should we take one prisoner to question? Captain?
I say we just leave no survivors. Because what if he teleports out?
We can bind him, mouth and hands.
What if he has some kind of meta magic feat that you know about, not me?
It would be good to question them, considering this conspiracy going on with the pirates that we're.
Neo would love to interrogate him.
Let me ask him questions.
I think it would be wise.
We can kill him later. Just leave him to me. Xanth's like, oh dear Lord. All right.
Did we capture them yet, or what
Yeah,
are they doing?
I'm gonna try to freaking take this pig down.
Oh.
You hear Xanth
Easy
yelling,
prisoner.
"Piggy, Piggy, come to me, or we will shoot you with arrows and missiles."
He takes a shit. Right there.
Just sprays shit everywhere in the ocean.
Xanth grabs him and flies him on deck, and Neo comes rushing up. Anybody else can too.
So that's not permanent
Alright.
anymore, right? We changed that from 3 to 3.5.
the polymorph.
Right. It's
Yeah.
not just a permanent
It's
life-ending spell.
Yeah.
So
Unlike
ridiculous.
Jesus.
so busted.
I mean,
Wizards
there's
are
a
busted as fuck.
yeah.
Not close.
Clerics are right there, but wizards and clerics.
Not really.
Hell
Can you
no.
give me that last
Druids,
drink?
clerics, and wizards are all
Or we could do some shots. If
God,
anybody's
like-
got any.
at the top of the. Once you reach level like 15 or higher, then you know fighters should never even be able to get close to you in any of those classes. If anyone is ever a threat to you, you just like control
Yeah,
the
that's
environment or fucking.
Hey, you got
insta-kill
whiskey
them.
shots?
No, I'm out of whiskey right now.
I still have a little rum on my lips.
We're gonna be bumming off you.
You can give me a rum shot, or you can drink that if you want.
Oh, you can have.
So, you guys can. Xanth delivers the pig over to Shady Company, but he's with this caveat. He's like, bind its mouth and hands.
And feet.
He can't cast spells with his feet. If he can, these symbiont wizards are fucking crazy.
I don't want to take any chances with the damn wizard on
Well,
me.
bind his feet together.
Yeah,
Bind
so he
everything.
can't walk.
Wrap up every inch of him with rope.
He should be transforming back any minute, and then he does, but Neo's like up on him with a knife
Yeah,
to his throat.
me
He's
too.
like,
I'll be
"Don't
ready.
fucking try anything, motherfucker."
We're gonna have some fun.
I'm gonna ask you a few questions, and you will answer. And
Leo, it's cast a spell, kill him!
Did the other wizard die or what? What happened to the other
That's
wizard?
not very good.
There wasn't even
6.
half of his.
no, he isn't. He isn't moving at all. Smart boy. And he's like, "You'll never get away with this. Who are you, motherfuckers?"
You attacked us.
Yeah.
Let's get that straight.
Right? We saw you might have been having some trouble, and then all of a sudden you start a fireball.
You
out.
guys-
Don't tell him who we are.
You guys make sense motives.
Do not tell him. I don't even care what the sense motive is.
Do I get a
Do not
bluff?
tell him anything. He'll answer our
Sense motive.
questions.
Not good. Bluff. Not good.
Sense motive was
9?
16.
Made it.
I don't know anything, and I didn't convince him of anything.
You also made it. Don't move your fucking head. You could see he was trying to look around, just see what he could see.
Shouldn't his mouth be
I put a blindfold over
bound?
him.
Shouldn't his mouth be bound right now?
Then he can't talk.
Yeah, but
I know,
this
but-
was this. We were waiting for him to change. You could tie up his hog legs and feet, but when he shifted, it
Put
would
an apple in his mouth.
might bust him, whatever.
You gotta
So
be careful at least.
Neo quickly starts to bind his hands.
See what I got here.
You're binding, putting a blindfold on him. And Xanth says, "Put something in his mouth. Don't let him speak."
I thought he already did that.
I mean, he did, but that's when Xanth was like, "Don't let him talk."
Yeah, we will let him speak when we want him to let him speak. We can't let him speak freely.
Oh, yes, no. And you're like, and he's
That's right. You'll cast no spells.
And the captain comes over, but he just kind of whispers to you guys. He's like, "We should see what he knows."
You got a nice place for me to ask this man some questions?
But he says off to the side. He's like, "Under no circumstances can this man escape."
Of course not.
Xanth, the information he may or may not give us, we don't know. We can't let him live. We just need to end it now. Cut all strings. If he's able to get away, doom will be upon us. We must kill him. Kill him now.
He's going nowhere.
Shady company will see to it.
Is there any spell you could cast, Xanth, to prevent him from teleporting? Because that's really the only danger here. You can't
see,
get anywhere
you
else.
see Xanth rifling this dude's robes, and he's like, ah. And he pulls out a spell book.
Okay, we can see what he's working with. What's he got ready? Xanth, what's he prepared, right? Can't you check?
Oh, if I know it.
You don't prepare spells in the spellbook. You use spellbook to prepare spells.
Oh, damn. I'm not a wizard, so I wouldn't know that either way.
And he's like, oh, I'll have to inspect this. And Xanth comes over to you and he's like, I have a distaste for this killing.
I do too, but still, it will lead to a lot more evil.
Let's let Neo see what he can get from him. He's good at that.
It's a necessary evil.
Let shady company work.
It would be a mercy kill. They're gonna kill him anyways, and they're gonna torture him beforehand.
We need to know what this wizard knows.
Wasp flying around the back door. They're definitely scouting around like, what the fuck happened?
Where'd you get rid of it at?
Just threw it in the neighbor's yard almost. On the side of the house, I guess. I mean, they can't, it's like covered in poison, I would assume.
Mm-hmm.
They're not going to do anything with it. We also need to wipe down.
All right. So
the
whoever,
house. Is it
whoever
crazy?
amongst you guys, you can take the prisoner below to interrogate.
You know, I'm going to be keeping my eyes and hands on him pretty much all the
Shady
time.
company.
Xanth's like, we need to know what he knows. We need to know. Oh shit. Maybe I should give you all a list of questions.
You're welcome to
Just
sit in if you
go
like.
with them.
I don't know that I want to see this. And Xanth's looking at this guy and he's like, my companions, they're good at what they do. They will make you talk, so you may as well cooperate. And he's like, and you guys can figure out he's like, I can't talk, you know. I'm
Just
gagging."
nod yes or no.
Yeah, we don't need you to speak right now.
Okay. What are you yes and no and questioning him? So you guys get him down below.
I
What
wasn't
are-
asking me questions. I was saying if he wants to respond to Xanth.
All right, so Xanth does come down for a minute, and he says, he just gives you guys a list of questions.
Just come down and see if he's cooperative. If he's cooperative, you can just ask him what you want. If he's not, you can step out and give us a list.
Okay. So he's like, you, wizard of Symbia.
Alright, I've got multiple knives.
I'm holding his limbs or whatever I need to grab onto to keep him secure.
They will torture you. Or you could answer my questions. And Xanth's like, Eladamri? Oh. Well, shit, how are we gonna know if he's lying? And Neo's like,
I'll make sure
I'll
he's
keep
not
an
lying.
eye on him. I'm listening closely.
I really don't have the cleric to break the game at the moment.
I know.
Although he wouldn't
God.
approve of any of this anyways.
No,
Probably.
just imagine. Icarus needs to rest for like a week or two to recover.
Yeah,
Wow.
it's gonna be a few days for me maybe. I mean, I have a potion, but I'm not gonna throw it.
Yeah.
Trash. Can rest probably.
Interesting. No cleric.
No cleric's actually pretty bad.
Just kill him.
No, we need this intel.
Yeah, this is
No,
our
we
first
can't rely on it.
opportunity. We don't have anything else to go on.
Let's see what he says.
Elcar will take care of this. You don't have to watch.
Neo's like, it's our speciality. He's like, Symbian wizards are our speciality. And Xanth's like, it's my speciality. You hear me, wizard? You better talk if you know what's good for you. And he's like, all right. Take his...
Why can't we just
Zan says, take his gag out. If I hear you casting a
Right.
spell, they're going to fucking kill you.
No, I'll get behind him and I'll have one hand.
There's no need for that, Zant. You can use parchment and paper. Paper
Oh.
and a pencil.
You free his hands, he could also possibly
Oh,
cast spells.
That's also dangerous, right? Well, I'll
Zant,
just
which spells are worse? The teleport, is it mouth or hands?
Well, let's start with some yes or no questions. Nod yes or nod no.
I'm gonna just be behind him holding his rope that ties his hands with one arm and my other arm around his neck.
Alright,
So you guys do what you want, I guess.
okay. Zan says, what are you doing out here? What were your ships doing out here? Did you have a specific mission, or were you on just some random patrol?
I'll need his mouth for that.
Yeah. He's like, shit! He's
What is your mission? Yes or no?
Zan says, were you on a random patrol? And he shakes his head.
That's not good.
Zan's like, Were you looking for someone specific?
Or are you looking for us? Kill him, just kill him.
No, we need to know who was directing him to attack us.
Vespucci, who else?
Probably.
Were you hired by Vespucci?
Kill him.
He shakes his head no.
Sense motive? I guess, how can we sense motive on it?
Yeah, you can try to sense motive, but the DC
Has
is a 22.
Right?
It's possible.
Let
Yeah.
Neo make it.
Oh, it's not possible. I can roll a 20 maybe.
Yeah, sure. Roll 20.
Nope.
Hey!
It's a big roll on blade.
How come I got a 23?
He thinks there's more to the answer, but
He's not telling at all.
Kill him!
Just unbind his mouth for a couple questions. If he even tries to say anything weird, I'll choke him till he can't speak.
It's okay, I've already got a knife to his throat.
My arm's around his throat right now. So
All
if
right.
he tries to speak, I'll just cut him off.
Zan says,
I mean, if he says something weird.
well, you're gonna get auto-killed here if you try anything. You understand? He's blindfolded, so he's not actually looking at you guys, actually. But he's shaking his head.
Wise.
I'll have the trident, like, right at his eye.
Alright, four dudes surrounded with weapons and blades.
Yep, everyone's got a blade on him or something. This seems good.
Play simple.
Alright. So do one of you take his gag out?
No, I've got my hands tied and holding him. I don't have a free hand.
Alright. You take it out. Alright. Neo, you see Neo, he's like, wait. And he like takes his dagger and he like sticks the tip in this guy's nutsack. He's like, let's see if he can cast a spell with a quarter-inch, with like an inch of my dagger inside his nutsack. And the guy's like, and Zan says, take it off, Soren.
Okay.
Alright. What's your name? And the guy's like, and Zan says, if you lie, more of that dagger's going up in your nutsack. We have a magical item. We will know if you're lying.
What was it?
The guy,
definitely know if you're lying.
he says his name is Tanzalar. And Zan says, are you a wizard for the Symbian Navy? Yes. Did Vespucci hire you? I believe the information that we got was perhaps from his network. What we were given orders from our superiors in the Navy. Who are you looking for?
Right? What do you have to do with us? You even know who we are?
We were told the Dominators of Doom may be out here on the seas.
So they don't. Well, I'm not gonna say that out loud, but.
Who are these Dominators of Doom you speak of? That's not that's a question.
Yeah, you're trying to
Feigning
subterfuge.
ignorance.
Yeah.
Pretending. That should get a slight bonus, maybe, because you're not really directly lying, but.
All right. He says,
16 plus whatever you want to give me for that.
a very famous adventuring company from Cormier. I can only assume you are them. I don't know how else to explain the devastation to our ships.
Sucks to suck.
Your superiors needed better intel, apparently.
Did they tell you of our deeds?
So you are them.
We're asking the questions.
I understand. What do you want to know? I can get you everything. I need my life. Some semblance of freedom.
You better start talking then.
What do you want to know?
Everything you know.
Why does the Symbian army want to hunt
I've
us
been in
down
this-
with a war party? What the hell's that about, for starters?
Vespucci and his allies wield great influence in the Symbian government.
So he just pulls their strings, pretty much?
Yes.
Where does he live?
I don't know where Vespucci
Wrong
lives.
answer.
I do know he has a partner. An unnamed partner inside your kingdom. I use this as ransom for my life.
Unnamed, you say? How does that help us?
Yeah, unnamed doesn't help.
I know the name!
Oh.
Prove it. How are we supposed to trust you?
If you learn this, then you'll know who your greatest enemy is inside the kingdom of Cormier. Of course, he can't see, so he's just talking out blindly, but Xanth's like looking at you guys.
I'm not gonna say anything. My character's not smart enough.
Neo's like, we gotta take precautions, Xanth. Just give me a minute here. And Xanth's like, well, what do you mean? And he's like, just give me just a second. And Neo freaking takes his dagger out of the guy's nuts and like sticks it in this guy's eye and starts to cut it out of the eyeball. And the guy's like, oh! But Neo like flips his dagger and this guy's eyeball starts to dangle out and he's like, and he's like, hey, let me get that other one. We don't need this blindfold anymore. And everyone watching is like, damn, Neo's kind of dark sometimes. You knew he had a dark side though.
I guess I'll remove my arm from his throat while this is
I'll
happening.
give it to you this way. I will let him continue on, or you can give us the name and I'll give you a swift death. Your choice. 3, 2.
Wait! I know more even. But a swift death isn't good enough for my knowledge.
Neo, prove to him that it is.
He sticks his dagger completely in his nutsack and freaking starts castrating him. Ah! Believe me, there's still more torture to be had if you want it.
3.
This guy knows what he's doing.
2.
Trust me.
So, how could this be? My wife. Bleeding out. Where's your cleric? I need a potion. Dying.
Speak fast or it's gonna get worse.
I'm already gonna die. Neo's like, I can tie that off.
Yeah, we could burn it. We could what do you call it?
Solder it, whatever.
Yeah, seal it.
Cauterize it.
Cauterize it. We can cauterize it real quick, right, Xanth?
Disintegrates his ball sack. It's cauterized.
Sarkhan will light up his sword.
It's just the tip.
Oh, paid for the whole sword, man.
The whole thing. Sarkhan?
I can't see. His eyes are cut out.
I'm just saying, we got a flaming sword here. I'm ready to cauterize it.
Do it, just do it, so before he bleeds out.
All right. Neil's like, get that over here. Sure, we can stop the bleeding.
Yeah, Nino.
We need some answers.
Neo, cut off a toe at a time until he talks.
No problem. The guy's like, wait. How could it end like this? His name is Barak Zanata. There. Give me a swift death.
You've earned it.
You Cormarian bastards!
Well, hopefully he wasn't lying. Right? Someone wrote it down.
Mark.
Xanth's like, Goddess Maestra. This is dark. Dark stuff. I've got the stomach for it, I guess, but...
This is war, Xanth. This is what it's like.
Could have been a lot worse.
Valakar?
We didn't even verify that was the truth.
I told you we should have killed him in the first place.
If that name is true, then it was very wise not to. But
Oh, we shouldn't have killed him, but I let you do it. I couldn't let this torture continue. Blast it!
Toss the body overboard.
Alright, well, so you have a name if you guys wanted to write it down.
How many dark points do we get for that?
you start getting wrinkles and your eyes turn red.
Bark what?
Intelligence.
Xanthan.
What did I say? Barak Zanata? Damn it! We should have asked him about Bloodhorn!
Yep, that was a little premature, guys. It's not how we do it here.
Valakar, maybe we should have let Shady Company do their thing.
Don't let them infect you, Xanth.
You're not wrong. This is war, but
That was borderline evil, and you know it.
if it corrupts us, then what are we actually fighting for?
Those guys trying to kill us. There's nothing personal.
They attacked us first, right?
You either die the hero or live long enough to see you become the villain.
We were just gonna capsize their boats, and they could have done what they could have.
I don't want to be a villain.
But they attacked us.
I have to smoke a pipe.
No more torture.
Xanth leaves.
Until the next prisoner of war.
All right. Did you give him that fatal blow yourself?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, you killed him.
Wasn't happy about it.
You were ready to do it, though.
Well, he had to die.
Right, but we could have got a little more.
When you come out,
We
you
broke
and
him.
Xanth
That was
come
the
out or
perfect
whatever.
time to carry.
The captain's like, "What did you learn?"
I told him if you give us the name, I'd give myself death.
We didn't verify it was true.
What did you learn?
Yeah, none of us
They
even
have
have a sense of
a
motive.
spy in
on
our
that.
kingdom.
Xanth says, "Do you know the name Barak Zanata?" And the captain's like, "Never heard of him."
I could have come up with that name. Doesn't mean anything to me.
Not
Oh,
fully
you fo-
confident.
Did you
about
follow
that.
them out?
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm a horseman.
okay. Okay. What are you doing? Seeing what they say afterwards?
Yeah.
Classic. Listen, Chuck.
Yep. That's what I was gonna say.
I don't have to pretend to listen. I'm just walking with them.
That was the old school. They would go
Yeah.
off in a different room and you'd be like, listen to me. As soon as they leave, huh? ear to the door.
Soren says war, but
What a waste of good information.
I don't think we should have killed that man.
I don't either.
Probably didn't need to. I don't know, but he's a wizard, so he was dangerous.
And Neo has also trailed along, and he comes up and he's like, "He was too dangerous to be left alive."
That could be true.
Or you could have left him with me. I know I could have gotten more stuff out of him.
Definitely could have got more stuff out of him.
And it's like, I need plausible deniability somehow. I need to not know what you're doing and just.
You didn't have to come in with us.
Yeah, Neo should have warned you before things got sketchy there.
Oh, Falco, my friend, this is a moral conundrum. War is forcing moral conundrums upon us. And the captain says, forget about him. We have Bloodhorn to deal with.
Right. If only he could have given us information on that.
He goes off on deck and starts barking orders for the ship to depart in a certain direction. Sails full.
I need some more rest. I retire to my cabin.
I need to smoke a pipe.
Yeah, I haven't gotten high enough.
Yeah, smoke pipe. Slash bomb.
You
Smoke
want
a pipe?
bong?
Slash one hitter.
Yeah, I figure you and Donnie have the one-hitter stuff locked down. I mean, I'll give you weed if you need that.
Yeah, I basically just have a tiny bit of dust in mine.
Oh, you got it.
I can smoke it though.
I mean, you can.
I don't really smoke
just
it any
bought
other
a whole
time.
thing. You can take some. Tell me how it is.
I thought I had a discern lie spell, but it doesn't look like I do.
Well, shit. I'm not gonna have a chance to buy that PSU today, so I guess I just won't be using no PC today at all. Or tonight.
Don't commit suicide.
Get some help.
Pretty much all.
My computer! No, my life is over!
That's pretty much how I spend all my downtime.
Why don't you just enjoy being liberated from it and do something
Yeah.
interesting?
At 10 p.m.
Yeah.
Or 11 p.m. when everyone leaves.
You
What
could
do I
go to
do?
bed at
Read a
a normal
book.
time.
Go to
If
bed
I'm
early!
tired. Yeah, I could lay in bed for like 3 or 4 hours and try to sleep.
Read a book.
Oh yeah, I could read Lord of the Rings.
That smells pretty good.
Finally, a good suggestion.
You could play Breath of the Wild.
That was actually the top of my list. I was like, yeah, if I'm not doing anything tonight, maybe Breath of the Wild. But I could read too.
Could read up on how to fix your PC.
I need to buy a PSU. I don't have time right now.
Where,
I'd have to interrupt, come in late for poker, get blinded out maybe.
where are you at in the book?
Only like halfway. Fellowship.
Oh. Well, you got tons to read. Dude,
Yeah.
they're so good. I recently read all these in the last couple months.
Yeah. Don't have the attention span to sit down and read. But whenever I do, I'll read. Like,
Well, maybe
I'll read like 3 to 5
you
chapters.
should work on that.
Shit. I don't know, it's just so interconnected being on Discord now. Like, you just pop in and you just talk to all your friends, like, all day. It's just too hard to get away from sometimes.
Dude, I find even if for whatever reason I'm liberated from my phone, even I'm just like, oh, I'm a free man.
Well, you have a wife that blows your phone up about stupid shit.
She doesn't blow my phone up. I'm usually fucking spamming my phone for
You-
magic or whatever.
Oh.
She bitches about it that I'm doing it, but that doesn't stop me.
Do I have time to run to Best Buy right now, though? Or
No,
you're so.
you don't need to fuck with that.
I mean, it'd be nice.
Just do it tomorrow.
Work tomorrow.
You can wake up and go before work.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Yeah.
don't work.
Don't worry, you have just
Also-
have all day.
It's
Do
also a pain in the ass.
What's a pain in the ass?
Going to bed before 4.
Yeah.
That's a pain in the ass.
Waking up early and driving out and doing shit in the hot sun before work. There's wasps all around you, Ben.
Shut the door.
Close the door, bro.
Shut the door! Oh no, one got in! One got in!
Just standing there with the door
Yeah,
open.
look
wasps swarming. Alright, none got in though. They're definitely scouting though. What the fuck happened, man?
That's why I went out the front. I'm not stupid.
He's investigating though. I mean, if we wrap this up and not everyone's here for poker, then I don't know why I couldn't run to Best Buy for 35 minutes. And then get blinded out if you guys start. Just need to know if we're done with this session of D&D or not. Seems like the cutoff point.
And then if it's not the PSU and I have to wait till tomorrow, then I'd be out multiple days. Have to start troubleshooting again tomorrow instead of just getting on it tonight.
You're going with the shotgun approach, or you're just gonna buy a bunch of new shit and see if it works?
No, it's a power supply unit. Should be cheap. John said that's what it probably is, and then another John from another Discord said that's probably what it is. So, and I didn't give the second John any info from the first John. They just both came to that conclusion.
Why don't
So-
you take, what is the power supply? Just a cord?
No, it's just the
It's a whole box. that
Yeah.
plugs into your motherboard.
it's just like the battery that charges everything or powers everything or whatever.
Yeah.
What if it's just that cord?
Could be.
Why don't you, before you do anything, if his cord works, just try it on yours.
Would that be? That's probably a bitch. You probably have to dismantle his
That's a
computer
dismantle
like
the computer.
almost
Not
completely.
the power supply, just the cord.
Cord.
just
Oh,
the
the
power
power
supply
cord
cord?
Yeah.
that comes out of it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I guess we could try
Just,
that.
I mean, you might as well at least just try the cord.
Yeah.
Could be. See if that
I
works.
really doubt that.
Yeah, but there's no reason not to.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to test.
He breaks your computer.
Yeah, I do feel like
Penis.
some weird stuff has been happening. Like the computer will be like, I'll shut it down, go to bed, and come in the next day, and it'll be like on or something, or like in sleep mode or something. I don't know if it has anything to do with power supply fucking up, but it was confusing the shit out of me. Maybe it was just about
Try
to
the
go
cord.
on. Nah, I'm not gonna go and plug his computer.
Shut it down first.
I'll let you do it on your time. And I'll just test it whenever.
Yeah, the few that got away are definitely swarming around going, what happened to our home? Where's our baby? Where's my friend Joe?
Another moral dilemma caused by war.
Okay, so what happens in the coming days is you go slightly deeper into the seascape, into the ocean. It's the Sea of Fallen Stars, I think. Hey, Blake,
Oh, man.
where's the
I don't know
one?
that happened.
Where's the Cormier map? Like literally, I have a bunch of maps over here, and none of them is the Cormier map.
Haven't touched it.
I don't know. That's the only maps I know of. Yeah.
We have the Skyrim map.
Here's Cormier. Here's Symbia. You guys left from
Oh, you found it?
no. So here's Marsember. This is this swamp, the Holak Forest, these mountains. This is the barrier between the Dalelands, which are right here, and Symbia, which is right here. So you set sail from Marsember, went along this coast a little bit, and then went deeper out into the Sea of Fallen Stars, which is this sea here, which I would show you the rest of it, but so it kind of goes like this, and it's a big sea. It's not an ocean, but it's a quite a large sea. At any rate, somewhere around in here, in the next couple days, you find out that Xanth continues having counsel with Captain Maddock and his first mate, and they seem to be searching a portion of the Sea of Fallen Stars for some small islands. And you come to find out that they're just kind of guessing. And weeks actually go by.
How many days total?
Weeks.
Enough to heal fully.
Yeah.
True.
Lucky this time.
There's only 54 damage or something like that.
So it's only he only
So
needs
it's like a week's day, a week's. So a couple more weeks go by, and everyone starts getting restless because you're just kind of searching the seas.
Interrogated that guy longer.
right.
There was another large Simian galleon that you guys were able to like dodge and outrun. It was probably a heavier ship even than the other galleon you saw.
We should have killed that ship too.
Just wipe their
I
navy
mean,
out.
Just go through and take out their whole navy.
Yeah, they'll stop coming if they keep losing ships.
So time passes, and it's cold on the high seas. And it's windy. It's wintertime now, or it's early winter. Morale of Maddock and his crew is low. It's getting low, but Maddock has staunch allies amongst the half crew that he kept, and so they're hanging in there with him. But you guys can tell morale's kind of low. It's not a nice time to be at sea and doing sailing work. I mean, it's cold and windy and rainy and chances of storms. You guys did have another storm encounter, but it wasn't as like dangerous to the ship. It was just like cold and just a day or so of a slow-moving, less severe storm that like crossed over where you guys were searching. And morale amongst your party is even in question at this point.
Yeah.
Xanthus talked to you a couple times. He's like, we need shady company. Or he's like, we're going to need shady company for this war, but not sure I have the stomach for it, my friend. You guys are Tanneville has been routinely trying to talk to you guys. Like, he's like, so we're not finding what we're looking for. Should we just head back?
Pretty soon.
We're just gonna be out here all winter. I mean, I'm not
built for this.
I'm not a complainer, but this is not how I want to spend my winter.
Right? This isn't what I signed up for.
Yeah, I thought we would have a more direct route.
Neil's like, Soren, how long can we really be away from the guild?
Not too much longer.
We're pushing it here.
I mean, we do have good old.
And
we
Neil,
have those Malakirs that can take charge.
They do like to do that.
Meteor pops in from time to time, and she's like, she's basically keeps trying to see if she's like, you guys are horsemen, right? I mean, you are obviously a horseman. You got horseman ship at some point, like through like a extended voting period or something.
Did I?
I don't remember that.
Yeah, you did, but then it was like, well, who's not a horseman then? If Vander's a horseman, like, is everybody just a horseman now?
I'll just replace Eladamri whenever he goes off the wagon completely.
Ah, you have an elf replace an elf.
True. Although Vander probably is not going to last as long as Eladamri.
Where'd Bud go?
Down the hall somewhere. I thought. Maybe he's getting his power cord on his computer.
What, to see if it works for yours?
Yeah.
Oh, well, yeah, that should have been your first move, probably. To see if, like, your power supply was not good.
Well, that's what we think it is, but it could be the cord. But I mean, it's getting delivered power, just not properly apparently. 'Cause it's lighting up, but it's just not doing anything else.
So, Meteor mentions once or twice, she's like, I live in Suzelle. Now, I don't believe in the law necessarily, but
Come in.
you guys heard, like, if we get caught out here, like, this is bad business. This is a bad deal.
That's why everyone's dying in our wake.
What's bad business?
Oh, these guys' mission that they're on. They're going on a mission that's like a goodly mission, but goes against the laws and the orders of their kingdom
We're
leaders.
chaotic. That's fine.
Well, most
We're
of
not
us-
lawful.
Kind of going
That's
to
true,
war a
but-
little bit without permission from the
We're doing
government.
goodly things.
yeah, but so like they're trying to do a heroic thing. These guys always do it like evilly somehow, but
Torture, interrogation. You gotta get your information.
the rest of us, or at least me and Donnie, we don't go for that, but
But they just let it happen. Just
we'll
now.
break the law, but we're
And they also
not going
kill-
to like be evil or whatever, or questionably dark. I guess if you wanted to pretend like you're not evil, they're not evil, but they're questionably dark from time to time.
Neo,
I'll accept
especially.
that.
Yeah, for
And I
sure.
guess you're an assassin, so you're right.
Yeah, like
next to
he's
Neo.
literally an assassin.
My character's on the up and up.
Yeah, I assassinated an evil guy last.
You guys not recording this time?
Yeah,
My
on my
computer's
phone.
jacked.
His
Oh,
computer's
that's
fucked
right.
up.
Yeah.
In fact, I need to see if I still have power. Honestly, I hope this thing's still recording.
Better than the last one.
So, morale keeps to go down, and you search for several more days. You're looking for islands. You guys find out there's supposed to be like 3 or 4 islands somewhere around this area.
And we can't find them.
Can't find them. Every day you're in Symbian waters, you risk being confronted by the Symbian Navy.
They risk being confronted.
Well, that's true, but you missed the naval battle where kind of me and Donnie took out their ships.
Sank a couple of ships.
We have some pretty powerful characters in this campaign.
Well, these are our highest level characters, pretty much. He and I basically single-handedly took down these 2 Navy ships. I opened up a whirlpool, and when it looked like they were getting away, I freaking blasted the hole over their ship with a spell and put a 10-foot hole in it, which made them sink into the whirlpool. He has this fucking Aquaman armor where he can breathe underwater and
Swim and play.
anyways, he's basically like a standstill torpedo. So we just bait them in. We drop him in the water. We bait these ships in to get them chasing us, and then they come across his area. He latches onto their hull with his freaking trident and just freaking chops a hole in it with his battle axe.
Yeah, Brad. Mine will light up, but once I flip the switch, it turns off all the motherboard lights.
On my computer?
No, on my computer.
Oh.
That just may be how my power supply.
Yeah. So that's what I was saying. Like, check your power supply first. So you used his power supply on yours, and it did the same shit.
No, I was just saying that's how mine works.
Oh.
What does it do? You said.
So what, if anything, do you guys do while you're morale? I guess all of you guys need to make will saves here to question whether or not at this point after, and it's honestly only been like 3 weeks, maybe a month, but you're a month into winter on the high seas. So make a will. I just want to know what you get. Just roll your will.
25.
This is gonna be Thrandur.
And 17. 25 for Balikar, 17.
I don't need to roll for Mir. Mir is pretty well done. Neo's starting to question whether or not we're going to find these pirates. He's questioning. Neo comes to you and Xanth, and he says, "What's going on, guys? What are we doing out here?"
We're looking for islands.
Trying to find Bloodhorn. You know what we're doing. So you don't actually know where he's at? Like, are we just going to sail around for week after week here?
Act like you have something better to do. Yeah.
We can't leave our guild unguided.
We need to get this shit done.
I left Tass and Tasser there, but if our enemies realize that we're not home, he's in danger. So is our guild. And Xanth says, I've spoken with the doppelganger. He's making regular appearances. As far as people know, the heroes of Tilverton are present. And Neil's like, I mean, I guess that's smart and that's good and all, but basically this sucks. If you don't know where we're going, like, should we just turn back?
Yeah.
No.
Why did we sign up for this? We didn't know where we were going.
Why did we kill that guy? We could have interrogated where we're going at.
Neil's like, oh shit, Xanth, why didn't you think of that? Valkar, why'd you kill that guy? I could have tortured him and gotten the answer.
Yeah, you could have.
Okay, then we wouldn't have been here for a month.
This is our lot. This is our mission.
Yeah, we're failing.
Dominators, relax. I will find this pirate base and we will assault it soon.
Is this like that time you bought a house and you were like, hey, look at this reasonably priced house, and then it had a deadly haunting ghost in it? Try to kill something?
No, this isn't like that time. Did any of you know there was a ghost there?
I would have inspected it.
And you would have inspected it. You surely would have found the ghost where I did not.
I do play Phasma.
Wow. No, this isn't like that time. When we find these islands, I will know where his base is.
Well, we can fly a few minutes on clear days and look around. That's all I got.
I have Baron searching. He can fly higher and better than any of you yahoos. He's looking. I will find it soon. Trust me. When have I ever let you down? And don't bring up Kodja's mansion. That wasn't my fault. What do you guys do? Do you keep questioning him? Do you...
No.
No.
I'm on his side.
I know you weren't questioning him, but I'm talking about these guys.
I have a question.
Neil looks at you guys and he's just like,
What?
is this good enough for us?
It seems to
And then Neil's like, I thought you were trying to raise your standing in the company, Neo. Well, yeah, but there's no guarantee you're going to find what you're looking for out here. And Xanth says, I will find Bloodhorn. Dominators, relax. Go back to your cabins.
I've been relaxed.
Smoke some pipes. I don't care. Do whatever you need to do to entertain yourself while I do the real work and find the villain.
Can you teleport me some women on board?
No.
At least we could go back and get supplies through teleporting if we had to, but hopefully we aren't out here that long.
This is a moving target. Just because I can imagine the deck. And we'll say this ship is called the North Wind. Just because I can imagine the deck of the North Wind doesn't mean I can fucking land on it while it's sailing across the sea.
We'll drop anchor for you.
Drop anchor.
Yeah.
How would we know when he's coming back?
He'd
Unless
just be
we just
gone.
dropped anchor.
What are you wanting me to do?
Just looking for
I'm not teleporting back to civilized lands to find you a whore.
Okay. You had to ask.
Baron's doing the heavy lifting anyways right now. I mean, you really are free to do more for us.
Hey, Shady Company, piss off! He goes off in a huff. And Mira's like, well, that didn't go well.
He acts all high and mighty, but he's just as bored and pissed as we are.
Neil's like, yeah, this is fucked. I say we fail. Pirate treasure? What good is it if we can't find it?
Or if our ship freaking goes down looking for it. Who knows what's out here on these seas?
I mean, we could come across a Kraken. I've heard Falkar talking about them being real scared.
Or Symbian fleets maybe, looking out for their down vessels we destroyed.
Of course! The longer we're out here, after these vessels don't return, they're going to send more out.
They'll suspect our strange vessel. Also, we've been missing from your port for so long. What are you just fucked when we get back?
Who are you talking to?
The captain.
Oh.
Because he's like snuck out, and we were supposed to like be, you know, do
I'm
our
on
mission.
winter patrol. Don't worry about it. I will deal with any fallout. It's not your concern.
All right, I'm just saying, the longer this takes, probably the harder it's gonna be to talk your way through it.
Xanth said he will find Bloodhorn. That's all you need to know and believe.
I'm here for it, buddy.
Good. I'm glad that your party isn't fracturing.
Hey, you can't blame us. It's been a little boring.
Not to mention, where are we supposed to fracture off to? We're kind of trapped on the boat, and the Xanth says otherwise.
Well, then there's no reason complaining.
I'm still
Get back to the hold if it's too cold and windy out here for you.
Yeah, I'll find a reason to complain.
The captain's like, ah! And he walks off. Alright, you guys want to talk or do anything else while you're waiting? Or do you just wait for time to pass? See if Xanth can find this place.
Yep, wait for Baron.
And find a nice place to throw my dagger over and over.
Okay.
Practice my prestidigitation throwing.
Alright. Supplies are not getting low yet. But it is getting colder out. It's more miserable on deck. You basically are just trapped underneath unless you want to risk getting cold and icy for really... I mean, you've probably tried it a couple of times and been like, after an hour or something of on watch or something like that, just being up top, you're probably like, I don't think so. It's cold out. It's real cold up here. Cold inside the ship too. And another few days pass, like 4 days. You guys want to do anything? Or are you just waiting?
No, I'm getting real good at this knife throwing though.
Trusting in Xanth.
Mior comes to you guys and she's like, I think I'm kind of done with this.
Can't you teleport?
You know what? I've been thinking. No. I have. She says, what about Xanth? Sure, the doppelganger is pretending to be all of us from time to time back in Tilverton, but who's pretending to be Xanth in Suzail? Does he have two doppelgangers?
Ah, good point.
Maybe we should remind him that, what about him? If he falls, then Falakar will fall. And we can just go home.
How long's it been?
I think you guys should go to Xanth. It's been like a month and 4 days.
I mean, how many supplies do we got?
35 days.
Yeah, how many supplies
Which
do
to
we
you
have?
guys who live in the lap of luxury every day for the most part when you're not on an adventure is like, I mean, it's the food's not good. It's cold as fuck. Even below decks it's cold.
Luckily, I don't have to eat much.
If you go on deck to get fresh air or whatever just because you're bored from being trapped underneath, I mean, it's cold as fuck.
Practice shooting lightning bolts at birds.
You just randomly like, well, I haven't seen too many birds.
Especially now.
Except for Baron and
Oh, you actually accidentally lightning bolt his bird.
you wanna chuck a lightning bolt at Baron?
If he gets within 120 feet, he's dead.
Alright, well,
Surely I would recognize Baron, right? It's like a huge.
it's just a
hawk.
bird in the distance to you.
Yeah.
You wanna chuck a lightning bolt at it?
Percent
No.
chance.
Alright, I'll be looking out for sea creatures and stuff then. That's definitely something Vander wants to do.
Alright, you don't see any sharks or whales. Or krakens for that matter.
Oh,
Donnie wants
if I
to-
do,
You guys want a kraken?
No, we don't want to crack it.
Oh, I got my eye out.
Kraken, kraken.
Zap him good.
Donnie will just tell it to leave.
Where's Kevin?
I don't know. I texted him the same thing I texted Chase.
Is he coming?
I don't know. I texted him the same thing I texted Chase. He didn't
Case, you know
respond.
if he's coming?
I'm pretty sure he's coming.
He usually does. And he'll say something if he's not. I mean,
Is someone else coming?
Freeman's
I'm
out. Marty's out. That's it.
Did you
Chaz.
say Barney?
Marty.
Oh, I was like Barney. Who the fuck is Barney?
GameStop doesn't sell PSUs. What?
Yeah, they're called
Do you guys go to Xanth
They
and
do just sell PC parts though.
Oh.
Just
See if you
enough
can
he
change
gets
his
to
mind.
What?
You guys go to Xanth, see if you can change his mind.
No, wait a bit.
Yeah, I'll wait longer unless our supplies are starting to dwindle. Then I might be a little more pissed.
All right, you guys need to make will saves.
Yeah, I'm not good at that.
See where your morale's at. The DC for this will save is now a. You guys are less hardy. You're more used to just living luxuriously from day to day, and you have no real motive other than treasure, which you know you can get anywhere.
Pretty much.
Anywhere.
So I'm gonna say your guys' will saves are 18. Yours is 15.
Think crit fail.
Oh,
Failed?
we're all broken.
Yeah, Salazar did.
All right.
Icarus didn't.
You've had over 30 some days to practice in
Valkar
your
failed?
armor, and you've been happy with it. You're beginning to question whether or not you're actually going to find this base out there.
Nice. Valakar's breaking.
My character broke, I guess.
You didn't make it?
16 out of 18, I believe it was.
We got 11.
All right. You guys are done. You guys are done. Whatever you do about it, tell me what you do about it. You failed, and you want to be done with this.
Tell Xanth he needs to give us some results. What makes him think that he's even getting closer? I'll ask him.
Okay, well, what do you do? Anything?
No.
Okay. So you go again to talk to Xanth. Mior comes with you.
I'll go with you.
All right. I should roll for Mior. She already failed, so she. Oh, okay. She's done. Mior is like, okay. She's like, we need to tell him we're done out here.
Or ask him what he thinks, why he's so confident.
He sees you coming. You have to go on deck to talk to him. He's up there.
Alright, I wrap up. Put
You-
my
you guys-
face cloak on.
You hear Baron's hawks screech, and Xanth turns and sees you coming. It happened to be one of the times when Baron was closer to the ship than afar.
Closer to the ship, you say?
Yep, he's in range.
Xanth, if you don't turn this ship around right now.
Gavin's on his way.
But yeah, I'm gonna ask him.
You actually say that?
No, of course not.
Did your crib fail?
No.
Are you threatening Baron?
No, I rolled a 16. I'm good.
Are you threatening Baron for real?
No.
Oh, okay.
So you have to disintegrate me.
Yeah, I just turned you into a pig for a while. All right.
Any
So
leads, Xanth?
How's it going?
How's the day gone?
good.
Yeah?
Where's the lead?
We're getting near our target.
How
Can
so?
you tell?
Should have this place found by tomorrow.
How so?
What do you mean?
How do you know that?
How do you know we're close?
I know all kinds of stuff you guys don't know.
Just explain it to a simpleton like me.
Okay. I have a great intelligence. You do not.
Yeah, that didn't help.
It's as straightforward as I can be.
I need layman's terms about this Bloodhorn Island.
The sky is the color it was in my scrying visions.
Okay?
That means our target is near and I will see it. And Mior's like, this is bullshit.
The sky could look pretty similar for like hundreds of miles, right? Like in any direction? I don't know.
Yeah, quite a few miles.
Not an expert
actually.
on it, but
Do you trust me?
yeah.
Alright, so you need to make a will save if you're going to agree with him. You don't want to stay here. If you say you trust him, then you're giving
I mean,
consent.
I do trust him.
I do trust.
All
That's
right?
not a lie.
But you're giving consent after failing your will to stay on this mission.
There's
If you
nothing
say
else
you
we can
trust him,
do.
then you're agreeing with him, I guess, right?
What else can we do, really?
I
Could
Not say you trust him and say you want him to bail.
throw him overboard.
You can say you want to bail. You guys aren't saying that, but you want to bail.
Or asking for
We're all will saves again. DC's 20. Not to tell him that you want to bail.
Critical.
19
Not
out
a
of
critical,
20.
but 26.
Your
Your
will's strong enough that you don't want to confront him because then it looks like you're a weenie horseman giving up.
That's true.
So you've overcome your initial failure, and you're hoping that they will do the work for you. But you failed, right?
Yeah.
All right, guys.
All right.
Make sure you mention about him not being a Suzail.
Let me roll. Okay, Mior also failed. She's like, Sam, I know this is important to you, but we're done out here. We're done.
Yeah, we're not getting any closer. It could be anywhere.
I've been away
100
from.
miles.
He's like, I've been away from my baby for almost 40 days. I need to see my child. And Xanth's like, well, you knew this was a possibility. Perhaps you shouldn't have come, Mior. You wanted treasure. You were greedy. So you thought you could get it real easy like. Well, guess what? We're having to work a little bit for it. And what do you say?
Doesn't anyone miss you in Suzail, come to think of it? You've been gone a long time.
Yeah, Xanth, what do the war wizards think? Haven't you missed tons and tons of duty?
Yeah, don't you have duties to take care of?
No, I took an extended vacation. Don't worry about it. I have that under control. You suffer the least amount of danger in being out here, and yet you're the most unwilling.
We're just gonna keep going until we run out of supplies then, I suppose.
We got plenty of supplies. Although, I do hope we find this place rather quickly.
Falcar went
This
up
is
there?
taking a long time.
Not you two.
Thought you know where it
I
was.
see Falcar.
I know where it is. Maddock and his first mate have failed me. They thought they knew where these islands were, but they were wrong. So we're looking. We're close.
I hope so. Beginning to doubt. Do we even have any idea where it's at all?
I will know it when I see it. We will search this sea until spring, if we have to. 3 more months.
Oh.
If we have to make port and get more supplies, we will do it. Bloodhorn's reign of tyranny will end now, or in the very near future.
We could just resupply it right now to be safe for the next 3
Vander,
months.
you are weak of heart.
And you're weak
And-
of sight. You cannot find this
Who
place.
can see better than I? No one.
Baron, of course. But he has also failed.
Baron is an extension of my sight.
Either way.
I will find this place. Don't act like a mewling quim.
Not muling, just questioning your authority and knowledge here.
Who has greater authority than I?
Doesn't-
This captain?
That doesn't make any difference, does it?
Sorry,
Whether
captain,
we
but
succeed?
no. Sir Falakar? Questionable. Are you giving up? You're thinking it might be nice to have dinner with the lady again. You were making headway.
too, if you want to try. I haven't even tried it yet.
Now, and you know, the longer you're out here, the more likely it is you get caught, that you're not actually there, and the whole freaking house of cards comes tumbling down.
Could be causing a war, son.
Yep.
Said you knew what it was.
We're risking Symbian war and conflict every day we're out here, you know.
Damn it, men! Give me one more week.
New water, but otherwise.
If I don't find this place in a week, you can return. I'll take you there myself and come back out by myself.
Very well.
If I haven't earned your loyalty, then it's best you go home.
You have my loyalty, but I'm not seeing any signs. I need something to go on here, other than your good word.
If I haven't earned your faith, then I will return you.
You have a week then.
Very well.
But but I think we're all pretty done after that.
Fair enough. Trying times are hard on the lesser dominators. I understand. I shouldn't have expected more from you. I am sorry.
I don't have any.
I'll go back to searching. Please take some rest and warmth underneath.
I'll casually walk up now. Having another powwow? How's it going?
After listening in the whole time?
Yeah.
This powwow's over. Did you put them up to it? Didn't have the balls to stand here?
No, I trust you, Zant. I could go another week or two. Then I might be doing what they're doing, but
I'm tempted to take you all back, except for you, since you're so willing. And perhaps Falcar here. Very well. We are the original horsemen. I will return the rest of the company in the following days. Those spells can be prepared. Bloodhorn, the three of us shall take. And you realize Ant's calling you buffer here.
hey, I made my will save.
I mean, realistically, we all could have been already teleported back and just been chilling while he searches, because we're not helping him
No, he
search at
said
all.
he can't teleport back very easily.
Oh, yeah, that's right. So we'd have to make port or something. I guess that makes sense then.
Well, may have trouble returning, but I'll get these mewing quims away.
Understandable.
We horsemen will deal with this.
As we do.
Yes. You'll get the lion's share of the loot in 3 months' time when you find the base.
Well,
We will have had adventures worth twice as much
take
by then.
good care of Tilverton. When we return with tons of pirate gold, then...
God, imagine the magic items we'll receive.
Yes.
Put your cake to shame, Vander.
There's no such thing that exists in this world.
And Neo actually was listening in too. And he's like, I'm with you, Zant. Count me in. You want original members? You don't consider me a horseman, I understand, but I am an original member. I will help you.
My man.
Good. You guys now make, you and me, or Mira looks at you and she's like shaking her head. These two are like making some sort of fucking power play here.
Yep.
Or saving face, making themselves look good, while the rest of you guys who were also complaining with them were, you're just making it look worse. Neo's like, I'm no mewing quims, and you can count on me.
Old reliable Neo. Of course.
I forgive you for selling me to the fat man Xanth.
Those are some words right there.
Good, my friend. It's time you let go of that. And Neo's like, just give me some pirate treasure and we'll call it square. And Xanth's like, oh well. I'll find it in the next couple of days, I'm sure. Well, I'm glad this is decided. Oh, I will take you in the morning.
Thought I said we had a week to look for it. Or I thought you said that.
I'll hear no more complaints then in 1 week's time.
Give you 7 days. I said you have my trust, but it's faltering.
Okay, Vander.
You keep speaking with great confidence that we are close, and that we have never seen anything. At least we haven't. You maybe did with your scribe.
Close to me could be 2 weeks, a month, springtime.
A week it is.
Close to you is a week, fair enough.
Yes.
But I'll hear no more complaints.
I never made that promise, but I'll stick around for a week.
Neo's like, you really shouldn't be complaining, Vander.
Neo said that?
Neo.
Oh, Neo,
Yeah.
okay. Shut up, Neo.
Neo is like, I'm with Vander. I will give you a week. And,
Yes, we need to get back to our baby.
Tanneville comes up to you guys afterwards and he's like, "Oh, how did that go?"
If he wasn't there,
No, he didn't want to
Not
look
great,
like he was out on it.
we got him to at least say take us back in a week if he doesn't turn up anything. So
I mean, the
we
top
have an
people,
out.
the top people in the company are Zanth, Falakar, and
Soren.
yeah,
And Eladamri when he's
Elliot Armory when he's
when he
not.
plays the
and
game.
drunk.
He's not drunk.
And Icarus. Yeah.
Yeah,
Not-
he might be another drug now. We don't know.
Alright, he's a skooma dealer now.
How much food do we have left? Talking to the captain.
He's like, "We have enough. We definitely can do another month's search here. Might be lean on the way back if we fail."
Well, if people are leaving in a week, the rest
But he
last
he
longer.
tells you, he's like, "I believe in Xanth. This fire to take down this bloodhorn is equal to my own."
I too trust in him.
This might be our fault. We navigated to where we thought these islands were, but we may have been misinformed. We don't know them well. Sembian waters are not routinely traveled at all by Cormyr vessels. So we will find these islands soon. We have enough food to search for some time. All right, so time passes. Did you guys give Xanth the week that you said
Yeah, unless my
Without-
will save gets absolutely demolished.
without complaining?
No,
We'll say you got to make a check on day 5.
I'll probably still complain.
He said he would hear no more complaints, so you can try, but you know it's not going to go
Right.
over well.
It doesn't have to be directed at him necessarily, but I'm sure I'll be bitching.
All right, day 5. Make your will saves.
Alright, let's get a good 20 sire out.
Nailed it.
Oh, Glenn, did you hear that?
The harsh conditions with
What was it?
subpar food, less drink, cold weather, even underneath the decks. I mean, it's cold in there.
What was it, DC?
We're making another save.
What was your last save?
18 or something like
We'll
that?
say it's 17 since you claimed you'd give him a week, but it's only day 5.
Woo! Got it exactly.
All right. You hold out for another couple days.
Still nothing? He doesn't have anything at the end of the week?
No.
Oh.
It's been 1 week's time to the day, mirrored to the hour that he said he would give you. You would give him a week. What do you do?
What about those leads, Sam?
You confront him.
Yeah, at the end of the day, I guess. If he was
You
nothing
give
to
him the
turn
entire
up.
day.
Yep.
All right. What about you?
So you make another save.
Meor and Tanneville have come to you. Yeah, but you get a bonus because you made yourself look cool. And so now you have to try to stick to being cool instead of a weenie. So your will save is only 14.
Whew, 20 again. 26.
So you rolled a natural 20?
It wasn't a crit though.
Yeah, Icarus created one of those little cities, so I didn't think it mattered.
All right. So do you choose not to be with the company that confronts him?
Right.
Okay. Ah.
He was joining us.
Oh, okay. Neo just failed, but Neo's joining you. He's like, "That's it, man. Let's get out of here."
He said a week. I'll give him the day.
Neor's
but-
come to you this morning, and she's like, "We're to the hour. It's been 7 days to the hour."
Again?
I'll give him till the end of the day, and then we gotta discuss plans to get us to port or something.
We've been waiting on you.
Alrighty then. I made it.
All right. We will I wouldn't call this a cliffhang, but we'll stop here. So you guys are going to. I'll tell you the day passes, so it's the end of the day. And next time when we start, you will have to confront Xanthan. If you want to leave, then you may have to leave.
Probably gonna leave.
All right. We'll see if he actually delivers you. He said he would take you back, but we'll see what happens.